Wow, wow. We always on point. Wow, 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 wow. Yo, no refunds in Showtime, we always on point. No Dirty yo, but they call me the voice. I just dropped the link, come and talk to your boy. Talk to me, wow, talk to me, wow. Shout out CM, keep it real. Shout out preach, y'all. Go ahead, preach, y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak. And all the pieces that I got, them on my thing, they complimentary. I walk up in the building, they feel the positive energy. Haters, they gon' hate, but they not gon' finish me. I can't let them get to me. I can't let them get to me. Now I remember them old days shooting in the crate. Man, I'm feeling like I'm Shaq. I'ma move him out the paint. Man, we doing what it takes to put some food up on our plate. Ain't no way we giving up. Ain't no way we losing faith. Cause we knowing that God got us. Something going on, let's talk about it. Man, let's talk about it like grown men. If we stick together, man, I promise we gon' win. Eyes on the prize, man, I'm always on down. Studio session, water down, I be going in. Freestyling straight up at the top, don't need no pen. I'm better with no friends, I'm better by myself. We gon' make it to the top, man, only time will tell why they always playing with us. I told them don't poke the bear. OGs always give me game, I'm always soaking it in. You be hating in the chat, but you know you really a fan. Man, you going outside, hating on another man. Wow, shout out Showtime, ain't no birdie here the realest one. Why they over there chatting a fool like they Javale or something? Wow, 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 wow. They tryna get my attention, I ain't gon' pay none. Wow, everybody put their hands in the air. If you don't like it, you can stand over there. Wow, 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 wow. Showtime, ready up, no time. Wow, wow, wow. We ain't playing both sides. No. Yeah, keep it real. Shout out, preach y'all. Go ahead and preach y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Showtime. You know, we live, direct, lock, and loaded. Man, we got a lot of stuff we got to talk about. Yes, sir. Y'all thought I was not going to do a show. You know you capping. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Free agency has started, and it's a lot of moves going on, man. A lot of moves, a lot of things just happened. We're going to go through all of it, man. We ain't missing a beat. I ain't missed nothing, so shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth. What up, little T? What up, little Tay? Little T? Tish, what's good, Tish? Shout out to everybody out there. Yes, sir. My Los Angeles Clippers got a backup center. Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. We ain't got to deal with Eubanks. I'll take old Brook Lopez. I'll take old Brook Lopez. By the way, there's rumors out there. I gotta bring this beautiful young lady named Miss Jessica. I got her ride shotgun with me too. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, so?
Oh yeah, we finna break down these moves, Miss Jessica. I see your Pelicans. They trying to get a little serious, huh?
Yep. Pelicans out here making moves, trying to do a
Okay,
little something, shake things
little,
up.
little something,
They
something.
got me out here doing my homework because every time I turn around, I'm like, okay, now let me go look at some highlights. Let me go read some stats. What this player gonna do?
hey, hey, look. I know we just got some. We got more news just came out. Luke Kennard just signed with the Atlanta Hawks. Y'all, I'm pissed off though. We missed out. My Los Angeles Clippers missed out on Alexander Walker. Hold on, we'll get to that though. We'll get to that. First of all, shout out to James Harden. He signed for 2 years, $40 million. We got Batum back. Did y'all see what happened with Jaren Jackson Jr.? He agreed to a 5-year, $240 million deal. Yikes. Ugh. 40 million, 240 for Jaren Jackson Jr. You like that move, Jessica?
My bad. I'm driving. What move you talking about?
Jaren Jackson Jr., 5-year, $240 million. I guess so for you Memphis, but
Why you don't
dang,
like it?
I'm not big on Jaren Jackson. He ain't gonna help me win on championships. I'll tell you that.
You don't
Um,
think so?
nah, not me. He stay in foul trouble too much.
Oh yeah, he do that.
Shout out to Adama though. Adama re-signed with the Memphis Grizzlies, $52.5 million for 3 years. Not bad, not bad. I like it. As you see right there, players average 20 points, 20 plus points a game, 1+ steal, 1+ block. Jaren Jackson Jr., Shea, AD, Wemby. Okay. Hey, Houston Rockets. Now, Houston Rockets, they just, look now. Look now. Houston Rockets ain't playing the radio. The Houston Rockets ain't playing the radio with y'all boys, man. Hey, Jessica, I love this move right here for the Houston Rockets.
What they got? What they did?
They got Dorian Finney-Smith. Hey, Jessica, how about this?
What the Clippers doing? What the Clippers doing? The Clippers ain't done nothing.
We're going to get to my Clippers. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't rush me. Don't rush me, baby. We're going to take it slow. Hold on a second. Look, I don't know how true this is, but I saw somebody say the Rob Pelinka was telling other teams Dorian Finney-Smith has an ankle injury to limit his value. If that's true, Rob Pelinka know he shot out. And they said Dorian Finney-Smith ain't when he heard about it. I don't know how true it is, but this has been word going around. Everybody been talking about it. They said Dorian Finney-Smith did not like that. He opted out. And he signed. He re-upped $53 million with the Houston Rockets. And when I tell y'all, this is a great fit. This is a great fit for Dorian Finney-Smith. When I tell y'all, Kevin Durant got dogs. He got length, defense, size. Hey, the Houston Rockets coming. I'm just saying now. Shout out to the Houston Rockets. Paul Reed, he signs a 2-year, 100 M's with the Detroit Pistons. Cam Spencer, 2 years, 4.5 M's with the Memphis Grizzlies. It says right here the Memphis Grizzlies working towards a resolution to allow Cole Anthony to find the next destination. So Cole Anthony finna end up on another team. I see the Los Angeles Lakers signed Jake Rivia. They got hold on, time out. Jessica, I got a question, Jessica.
What's up?
Why would the Lakers sign another? I'm confused. Help me out.
I don't know. I don't think I can help you out with the Lakers.
Help me out.
I don't think I can help you out with the Lakers. To be honest with you, I really ain't even studying the Lakers. They can do whatever they want to do. I ain't even
But
studying the Lakers.
they just signed another guy like Don't Connect. How many Don't Connects they need on their team?
I don't know. They need a Connect 5, Connect 6, Connect 7 to get it right.
I'm just saying, LaRavia is very similar to Don't Connect. I mean, he's a spot-up shooter. I mean, they need.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, a lot of teams be getting the same drafting or trading the same positions, but sometimes I feel like, you might have to get a lot to figure out who the right one is. You feel me?
I guess so. Shout out to I hate YouTube change the names. Angie B. I'm gonna assume this Angie. She said, "Hey, show that was not true. Dorian Finney-Smith signed the Houston Rockets to offer him 4-year deal, and the Lakers would not do." Yeah, okay. Well, look, that's what they were saying all over the internet. So I didn't know it was true. Like I said, I didn't know. I don't know how true that is, but they were saying that Steve, what's his name, Rob Pelinka was telling people that he is not healthy. I don't know. Anyways, it don't really matter. He got his bread. Shout out to Dorian Finney-Smith. Shout out to the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets on the come up. Houston Rockets, man, I'm jealous. I am jealous, man. Y'all know I like length and I like size. Pause. Because I know how nasty y'all dudes on the internet. Y'all got your mind. Yeah, Jessica, they sad. They real sad. So let me make sure I say pause. Because these dudes, they watch way too much Pornhub and Twitter. So I'm just gonna say pause on that. But I like teams with. You get what I'm saying. I don't want to say it again. Look, you look at that team Houston got. Man.
Who they got? I don't even know who they have, to be honest. Who they
Fred
got?
VanVleet, Amon Thompson. This a projected star lineup. And actually, Jabbar played the 4, KD played the 3. I don't know why they got KD at the 4.
Oh, yeah, they did get KD.
Yeah, they got KD, Shagun. They got Steven Adams. By the way, they just re-signed Clint Capella, too. They re-signed Clint Capella. So they got Clint Capella back. I like that move. AngeloRussell. D-Lo. Now, I saw that was in the work. That was in the work for a couple of days now. You know, they've been negotiating now. Since whenever.
I thought I seen him going to the Mavericks.
Nah, yeah, he going to Dallas. What I just said.
D-Lo?
Yeah, D-Lo going to the Mavericks.
Oh, well, what? Oh, I thought we was talking about the Rockets.
Yeah, I just moved on. I just skipped up.
Okay.
Yeah, so D-Lo going to the Mavericks for 2 year, 13 M's. The Dallas Mavericks got a point guard to pretty much. They needed a point guard until Kyrie Irving got there, and they got that. They got D'Lo, which is not bad. And by the way, they got a guy that doesn't necessarily have to have the ball a whole lot. Now D'Lo, he showed he can play off the ball. You don't need 20 points from D'Lo. You just need somebody there to run a pick and roll. And today, by the way, you saw they look on the Lakers when D'Lo and AD run that pick and roll. It looks pretty good. So I like the idea of having D'Lo on this team. And if you can get a D'Lo that was cooking, y'all remember how he was playing on the Lakers? Man, he was cooking, bro. He was cooking. He was playing. When D'Lo was in a good rhythm, man, D'Lo can really light it up. I like this move for Dallas. Trey
So
Jones,
when Kyrie come back, what D-Lo gonna do?
come out the bench.
Oh, okay.
Come out the bench. Yeah, I mean, even though he's gonna start at the point guard, he you know, you're gonna have Cooper Flag with the ball. I mean, it's everything gonna be on. It's not gonna be on him to just do everything. You know, they're not asking for him to be some kind of superstar. You feel what I'm saying? So I like that move. Trey Jones, 3 years, $24 million. I have no idea what the Bulls are doing. Bulls are real suspect. Now, here go the biggest news of the day. Michael Porter Jr. Now, we've been speculating about this all season long. We knew if any one of these core pieces on the Denver Nuggets get traded, it's going to be Michael Porter Jr., and it happened. Michael Porter Jr. gets traded for Cam Johnson. The Brooklyn Nets traded Cam Johnson for Michael Porter Jr., and they also got an unprotected 2032 first-round pick. You know what? For both teams, I actually like this trade for both teams. Speaking of Brooklyn, what up, Priest?
Hey, Priest.
What up?
I like this move for both teams.
We're out here making moves, making shit happen. You know.
That's Priest team, ain't it? The Nets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You like this move, Priest?
Yeah. Because
Priest, what you on mute or something?
he only got like $13 million guaranteed next year. So the deal go down a lot next year. So
now, Priest. Okay, so what is the end goal for Brooklyn? They trying to make the playoffs? Are they rebuilding? What are they gonna do with
it's still a rebuild type of situation. I wouldn't be surprised if MPJ get moved at the deadline, depending on how he's playing. So I think it's more that's going to be done. I think right now though they focusing on Cam Thomas' contract. But this year is still a rebuilding year. They might try to get another pick for next year's draft, depending on what's going on.
Man, it's gonna take them another 10 years, man. I don't know what's going on. Hey, just going.
It didn't take 10 years before. So I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, I hear you, brother, man. Hey, look, how you feel about Cam Johnson on? Now, look, don't mention it. Look, I know something else happened, and I'm pissed off about that. NBA. How y'all allow that to happen? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm gonna stroll up. We'll get to it. But how you feel about Cam Johnson going to Denver Nuggets?
Is the other thing you get into about Denver as well?
Yes. So we don't worry about that right now.
Okay. Because I was about to put it on in totality.
Yeah, I know you would. That's why I said that.
But as far as Cam Johnson goes, they get a very solid player, a guy who plays defense. He's been more consistent shooting the ball than MPJ.
That's what I'm pissed off about. Man, you put this guy with Jokic, Murray. Come on, man.
So Denver is trying to help Joker. I mean, it is what it is, and I like the move.
Who's better right now? Let's be honest, y'all. Who's better right now, Michael Porter Jr. or Cam Johnson?
And we'll definitely give the Nuggets Bruce Brown back.
Oh.
Wait, just say. Wait. Just a second, pretty lady. Wait, just a second, pretty lady. We'll get there. We'll get there, pretty lady. We'll get there.
Yeah, you get Cam Johnson, a guy who's a proven scorer, 3-level scorer in this league, plays good defense, and he's been more healthy. He's had little knick-knack stuff, but I don't know if that's tanking stuff or him being hurt stuff. So I don't know what stock to put in that, but you getting a guy that's been more healthy.
Priest, I love Kenfo. They got intelligent player. Cam Johnson is an intelligent player. By the way, he was on that Phoenix Suns team that got to the finals. So you know, he has his injury. He has ups and downs with the injuries, but man, he's on.
But here's the little knick-knack stuff.
Yeah, little knick-knack stuff. Look.
Yeah.
I look, bro. I love the move. Me personally. I think. By the way, me personally, I just think Cam Johnson better. When I look at Michael Porter Jr. and Cam Johnson, you put them side to side. And 2025 going forward, to me, Cam Johnson better. I think Nuggets got the better player, me personally. Now, another good move, I like this move right here for Memphis. Ty Jerome signs a $28 million deal. Ty Jerome, man, he earned that payday. The way he played on Cleveland, I like what I saw from Ty Jerome. I like that move for Memphis. That's a good sign. Dennis Schroeder going to Sacramento. I think Detroit, man, they lost a soldier. They lost a soldier, y'all. Detroit should have did all they could to keep Dennis Schroeder because he definitely helped them out in the playoffs.
What other point guards are on the market? With Chris Paul and who else?
Let me see. Russell Westbrook. We got Russell Westbrook out there. Now
I wonder how Russell Westbrook. I wonder because I think Detroit still need to address that backup point guard. So
yeah, they do. Now, Priest, there are talks about Russell Westbrook could potentially go to the Knicks. Did you see that, Jessica?
Yeah. They tried to throw the Pels in that mix. I said,
How many point guards y'all need?
I told you, you gotta get all you can get and figure out who's gonna work.
No, you're not.
You're not.
First off,
I'm good on Russell. I'm good on him.
I know you will.
I'm good on him.
First off, y'all took Jeremiah Fears when y'all didn't need him.
We didn't, but hey, when you get the best player you can get, when you get there.
Yeah, Cole Anthony. I like that. If I'm Detroit, I'm trying to get Cole Anthony. Yeah. Look. But Dennis Schroeder, though, like, he's a veteran. He has playoff experience. Like, Schroeder, he was what look, Schroeder knew how to change. He was one of them guys know how to change pace, plays really hard. Like, Schroeder was big time for the Detroit Pistons, just like he was the Lakers for that 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I
Schroeder
like
was outside of Golden State last year. Schroeder was big time for the whole year, even with us. Schroeder has been a consistent force throughout the whole season. Right? He didn't fit in Golden State because it made the backcourt too small. But when you got a 6'7" Cade, you can push Schroeder, you can play them together, or you can have him run second you. It just was a perfect fit, and that's a big loss for Detroit.
And then you look at Kevin Porter Jr. signs a 2 year, so he re-upped 2 year, $11 million with the Milwaukee Bucks. Look here, man. Milwaukee fans, I feel bad for y'all. Damian Lillard, he's not playing this year. Milwaukee Bucks not doing anything. It's just gonna be another waste of year. It's gonna be just another waste of year. Hold on, Aaron. I'm gonna let y'all in a second. Give me a second. Let me go through this real quick.
You really think that with Dame not playing that it's gonna be like bad for the Bucks?
They'll make the playoffs and get put out the first round.
Yeah. That's all I need the Bucks to do. I need the Bucks I do need them to be kind of decent.
See, Jessica, they don't have any draft picks. They don't have no money. Cause
you need them to be decent because of that dumb trade y'all made with Atlanta.
I do need them to be decent, but you can't call it dumb until you ain't even made it to the end to call something dumb. Come on, hold your horses. We can't say
No,
it's dumb
it's
until we
dumb
see what
because
we
see,
traded
number
away
one,
next year, first round pick, unprotected for the Bucks
unprotected.
or the Pels, whoever
Yeah.
the. I feel you. I already know the stories. I done seen all the headlines. But what I'm saying is you can't really call it dumb until you see what happened. I mean, we already know just because you tank or you bad don't necessarily mean you're going to get a good pick.
But if y'all, with
If the Pels and the Bucks do decent, then what you getting? What's your first round pick gonna be next year?
that's true. But if both of y'all trash, we don't even know if Giannis gonna get traded. It's a
Yeah,
whole lot
that's
still
why
to
I
be
said
I
we
defined.
think
Giannis ain't getting traded. The Bucks gonna be
yeah,
decent. The Pelicans gonna be decent. And then what y'all got to say with that first round pick?
That's a whole lot of ifs.
whole lot
Yeah,
of
but it's a whole lot of ifs too. If you
they'll make the
say if
playoffs.
we be bad,
They'll make the playoffs, just
who
Bucks.
the Pelicans is
As it
too.
stands right now, they will.
I think
But
they're
we
gonna make
don't
the playoffs
know.
unless
We
Giannis
don't
get
know
hurt.
what's all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know what all's gonna happen with that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you know what? If there's a player in the draft and you really set on him and you got faith in him and you really
You
want him,
should have took him at 7.
yeah. But guess what? We didn't take him at 7 because it so happens that Fear was still hanging around. So they was like, hey, let's get him, and then we gonna take a risk, but we still got what we wanted, and that was
What is
Queens.
what is what is New Orleans doing with DeJounte?
Well, he's gonna be out until probably after till next year, till after December. And I don't know what they're gonna do with him.
Let me go through these so we can
Yeah,
open up the
yeah,
floodgate.
yeah.
Dang, I can't
Look,
talk about my team.
I'm finna get to it, baby. Hold on, just a sec. Look, Bruce Brown. How did a priest? My damn near took my phone and threw it at the TV. How in the, bro, why in the hell? Come on. So you telling me nobody offered Bruce Brown more money than the Denver Nuggets? It had to for him. Maybe he just wanted to go back to Denver because he never wanted to leave in the first place. It just couldn't pay him.
Yeah, I think he do
You,
want to go back
you
to Denver. I think
save
he said it.
money. You save money with MPJ,
Yeah,
and then you're able to flip that and get Bruce Brown back. So far, it's a big dub for Denver.
big dub.
Big
Absolutely.
dub.
And then
So you basically got 2 for 1. So both that Michael Porter Jr. deal was able to facilitate them getting Bruce Brown back. So it's a hell of a deal.
I
Hell of a
like it
deal.
for them. I like for them. I mean, you can't judge Bruce Brown on the New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, obviously, he really ain't want to be there in the first place. I mean, we knew that. Shout out to what's good, home in the chat. What's good, Elder? Kevon Looney. Let's talk about your Pelicans. Kevon Looney signs a 2-year deal. The Golden State Warrior legend signs a 2-year, $16 million deal with the Pelicans. He's going to bring some leadership. He's going to help Zion with his little problems he got. And he's going to help do all the little things on the basketball court. Go ahead. What you got?
I don't think he can help Zion. That's a whole nother situation. But I feel you.
So break down the Pelicans. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna this makes y'all the playoff team? I mean, what do you think about the draft? Y'all got fears? I mean,
I like everything they doing. They fired David Griffin. They got Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars came in there and said he finna take some risks and take some chances because you ain't got that much longer with Zion, I don't think. So you can't not do nothing and get and expect something different every year. So I mean, go out there and do what you can do. And then you still got Trey, you still got Herb, so you still got some of your good pieces, and you're able to do a little something. So Jordan Poole, he back with his with what's the dude name?
Jordan Poole, he signed with
Yeah, he back with who they just got. What's that dude name?
the who you talking about?
From the Warriors.
Oh, Looney.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
back together. Maybe,
yeah.
that might be nice and fun to watch.
Young. And the only difference is you ain't got the married man Steph Curry and married man Draymond. You got
That's okay, because we got Trigger Trey.
You got Bachelor. Oh yeah. Zion he got a quick trigger too. I'm just saying.
Now Zion take it all the way.
He got a quick trigger too now.
Now I'll say this real quick. We can't really say that Bruce, because I saw Evan them say that Bruce Brown not the same player. You can't really judge how the player played in Toronto or New Orleans and say he's not the same player.
Right.
Without those same pieces around him that he excelled with prior to. So
now look, as far as the Warriors, now the Warriors are in talks with Al Horford. There's a good chance that Al Horford ends up in Golden State. Al Horford older, but I like that. I like that move. They replace Looney with Al Horford. That's good to me. I mean, that's a win for the Warriors.
Yeah, because he fits right into that defensive scheme.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it. If they get him,
they can get him. Go ahead, y'all can get Bruce Brown. Fine with me.
Luke Kennard signs a 4-year, $41 million deal with the Spurs. I like that move. Wemby, he gets a backup center, or they can put Wemby at the 4 sometimes. Not bad. Of course, we talked about Clint Capella signing a 3-year. You got Steven. I'm a little confused by this though. Why would they re-sign Steven Adams and you give Clint Capella $21 million though? Do that make sense? Am I missing something? They need 3 centers? That was a bit confusing to me. I didn't understand that one. Caris LeVert. Oh, bam. There you go. Okay. Caris LeVert, 2 years, 29 M's with the Pistons. Priest. I like that move. That's a nice move. Underrated move right there for the Pistons. Now, I don't think he is good as Schroeder, but he does a little everything. The Pistons need a player like that, a guard like that, especially in the backcourt with Cade Cunningham. Now to me though, I'm not really feeling them letting Schroeder go though. I would have kept Schroeder. Brook Lopez. Now look, I know some of y'all gonna be hating, y'all gonna be talking crazy. Cause y'all hate my Clippers. Y'all hate the Clippers so much. Look, since Zubac been with the Clippers, and he been he been the starting center. the whole entire time he been on the Clippers. They had Montrezl Harrell under Doc Rivers. He was getting a chunk of the minutes. When Montrezl Harrell left, they had Serge Ibaka. To me, Serge Ibaka was the best backup center we had for Zubac. But after that, we had Isaiah Hornstein. I'll take that back. Matter of fact, we had Hornstein. I think he was better than Serge. Hornstein was number one, then it was Serge. After that, it's been garbage. Straight. Eubanks, Elder tried to, y'all, this man Elder, and I love Elder, that's my brother. Elder lost his damn mind trying to convince me that Drew Eubanks was a serviceable backup big. Come on, man. I knew he was garbage. Then we had Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee got 2 left feet. He wasn't cutting the cake for us too. And then we had Daniel Tice, your guy we had Joe guy over there. I didn't like that. Look, it was okay for a little while, but then his size just wasn't good enough to match up with those other teams like Minnesota who had they had 2, 3, 7-footers and plus Nas Reed. It was just too much. Oklahoma City, they was a big team. We just couldn't match them outside of Zubac. And so now we got Brook Lopez. I love this move simply because not only is Brook Lopez a 7-footer, he has experience. Yeah, he's older, but he can also space the floor. So that, and Tyronn Lue, we all know Tyronn Lue is in love with spacing. He loves spacing. So I'm not surprised one bit that we got Brook Lopez. I like the move for Brook Lopez. He can help space the floor, give us 15 minutes. I'll take it. $18 million. Only thing about it is we actually used some of that mid-level exception. We brought back Nick Batum. James Harden got 2 years, $40 million. Hey, it's okay. But still, I need a backup. We got a backup point guard. What else do we need? Chris Dunn, he needs to play the backup point guard. We still need a power forward, though. I need a power forward, Lawrence Frank. John Collins, what we doing? What we doing, man? I need a backup power forward. Not a backup power, starting power forward. And Chris Dunn played backup point guard. We got Derrick Jones Jr. Maybe we flip him. Look, I'm cool to have Derrick Jones Jr. I just need a backup. I need a backup center, starting power forward, and a couple shooters out the bench, and get rid of bogey ass. This is me personally. I'm all for it. I'm all for it now. If we get rid of, if we can flip bogey. And who else? I don't know what we're gonna do with Norman Powell. We might trade Norman. If we don't trade him now, we're gonna trade him at some point. I don't think the Clippers should give him no extension, by the way. No. Nah. The James Harden. This is why I wanted Alexander Walker. I wanted Alexander Walker because he is the perfect piece next to James Harden. James Harden, he needs a player that can play on both ends of the floor, a 3-and-D or a 2-way. We can't have these one-dimensional players on the side and pair them up with James Harden. We tried that with Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn cannot hit the side of a barn. We tried that with Norman Powell last year. It worked. We got 50 wins, but he can't guard nobody. So over the cover out, just kill 2 birds, 1 stone. I was hoping we got Alexander Walker. I'm disappointed. Alexander Walker signs a 4 year, $62 million deal with the Hawks. I'm trying to figure out what the Hawks need with him when they got your guy over there, Jessica. What's your guy name?
Dyson Daniels.
Dyson Daniels. They got Dyson Daniels, Trae Young.
So who went over there? Nikhil?
Yeah, Nikhil Alexander Walker went over there.
The Timberwolves traded him?
No, he was a free agent.
Oh, he was free agent. Oh, so he left?
Yeah, he went over there. He got paid. Yeah, he got paid.
Minnesota couldn't afford to keep him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see Luke Garza, 2 years. That ain't nothing. Celtics, man, they ain't doing that.
But what's wrong with him playing with Dyson Daniels? That's
I think he gonna come out the bench though.
Yeah, he gonna come out the bench
in Minnesota.
Nikhil?
Nah, he come out the bench.
Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure Nikhil make more shots than Dyson do. But
Yeah, he
Dyson,
do.
but
He
Dyson defensive player of the year. So
yeah.
I'm mad about that.
But you
They
need
got
balance.
Porzingis. Hey, Atlanta. Hey, what grade y'all give Atlanta though? They got Porzingis.
I give Atlanta an A.
Oh,
Hey,
what?
Alexander Walker. I mean, look, they made some solid moves.
They're
Kristaps
taking
Porzingis.
advantage of what's going on with the Celtics and all these other teams, and they trying to get back to at least the conference finals, and they have a shot.
And then you got Jalen Johnson underrated too. I like Jalen Johnson. And Trey
And he
Young,
was hurt last year, wasn't he?
yeah. And you get Trey Young some defenders, having Dyson Dane, Alexander Walker, that's good for him too. Yeah, I like that. Hey, Tyra
They
Jones.
have an opportunity to, because I wouldn't be surprised if it's an Orlando, Atlanta, Southeastern Conference Finals in the East next year. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
It
Hey,
wouldn't
I'm high.
surprise me either.
Hey, Jessica.
What's
We
up?
gotta go to Orlando game. I gotta watch my Eastern Conference team, Orlando. Cause they just signed Tyra Jones
I
to
always go
1
to
year.
Orlando Pelicans game.
Yeah, it could be that. Look, 1 year, $7 million deal with the Orlando Magic. Priest, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it, Priest.
Yeah,
Orlando Priest. I'm telling you, if they healthy, watch out now, Priest. I
that's
said, look,
why
they
I
need
just said it.
look,
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
man, look here. I said, look, they need a backup point guard. Now I'm still not high on Wendell Carter Jr. I ain't high on him like that.
He's serviceable.
He's serviceable, but to me, they want to guarantee get to the finals. Go out there and get you a rim protector. And I know that's gonna cost. They just gave up them draft picks. So I don't know how it's going. They got John Eyes that they can flip him for a center. And I don't look why they didn't go for Clint Capella. They should have got Clint Capella or Steve Adams or something. They need something like that. They got one of them players in. They for sure legitimate. They are legitimate in the Eastern Conference. With the Pelicans, they're not gonna have not the Pelicans. The Pacers not gonna have Tyree Halliburton, Tatum hurt, Dame hurt. Yeah, I mean the East Conference wide open.
Yeah,
Luke Kennard, he also signed with the Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta going for it, bro.
Yeah, they trying to do something. And then the Pelicans, who else the Pelicans got?
What you mean?
Who else y'all got?
What you
Y'all
mean?
get
Who we
nobody else?
got? No Pool
I
and
could have sworn y'all got somebody else. Maybe I'm tripping.
why I can't remember that man name. What's his name? Kaminga? Is it Kaminga?
Who?
What's that guy's name we just got from the Warriors? I can't remember his name.
You talking about Looney?
Oh yeah, Looney. There we
Yeah,
go. My
y'all can
Yeah,
bad.
get
man,
Kaminga.
y'all got.
Kaminga's a name to watch, though.
Hey, the Bulls
Yeah,
want
that's
Kuminga.
And
but
Miami want him.
what the
Yeah,
Bull
Excuse
what
me.
is the Bulls even doing?
man.
All these
It
teams
reached
that's like right
rebuild.
on the play-in cuffs, all this stuff. These teams feel like they have an opportunity to get out the East.
Yeah,
So Chicago is one of them. So Chicago feel like they got an opportunity to get out the East.
y'all got Queen. Y'all did get Queen. Y'all got Queen in the draft. I like that. Hey, Jessica, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all
What's
solid
up?
now. Y'all solid. Y'all got
Yeah, we
Queen,
got Fierce,
Missy.
Queens.
Well, a
Yeah.
lot of people say they
Ren-
don't like Messi
Pool.
like that. That's why a lot of them thought they would take Molly Watt.
Missy.
Why they say they don't like who said they don't like Messi like that? People who don't watch
I've,
him?
Yeah, Missy solid.
nah, I've heard, you know,
Pelican
but
fans, Pelican
yeah,
people. I
yeah,
mean, but you got to think they judging this boy. He just got drafted last year and he was a
Yeah,
starting center. You tried to put you had this man doing the most as a rookie. He was a starting center and I think he did pretty good for a beginner. He in the gym right now. Maybe he come back even better. I think he's straight. He all right. He's straight.
So then you got Milwaukee. They re-signed Torian Prince, boring. Mason Plumlee resigns with the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah. Charlotte Hornets, man.
That's another team to keep your eye on.
Yeah, LaMelo now. I don't know what they're gonna do though. They want to give him that money? He's gonna get the money. Cause look, that hit piece, somebody put a hit piece out there the other day saying that a lot of these agents don't want their client to play with LaMelo.
And I feel like this all depends
Why they
on
say
what
that?
Brandon Miller
Why
does.
they say that though?
Because he stay hurt and he a showboat, I guess.
They come from somewhere.
Because I mean, I heard them about Ace not wanting to go over there.
Ace wanted to go to Washington, Brooklyn, or there was one more team.
I didn't even know who his agent was until
Who his agent?
Ace Bailey.
Yeah, who his agent?
Old girl. What's old girl? She played in WNBA. She was married to Dwight Howard and Sharif Cooper. He played on the Atlanta Hawks. That's their daddy. Yeah. Ace Bailey agent. Sharif Cooper and I can't think her name. She married Dwight Howard. I don't know if they married or they were together or something like that. They was a couple though. Tia Cooper. Yeah, that's her name. Tia Cooper. I forgot her name. That's her name. Tia Cooper.
Yeah.
That's their daddy.
But why don't nobody want to play with LaMelo?
I don't know. I mean, some people, whoever put that, you know, y'all know how I feel about it. Look,
he's not a winning player.
Talented,
right. He's not.
I don't
he's not
like
a winning player.
players like LaMelo that play one side of the ball. Y'all know that, so don't even ask me.
Yeah, and he don't stay on the court either.
Yeah,
not only just him being a winning player, he's hurt every year.
Yeah. What's good? Look, what's good, all my people on here, man? What up, Mr. Man? I'll start with you, Mr. Miz. Them Houston Rockets, huh? They about to take off.
Yeah, no excuses not to compete, not to contend, not to be right there when it's all said and done. On paper, we look amazing, but that doesn't mean anything. You got to go out there and produce, stay healthy, come back with the same mindset they had last year, Pastor. Defend first, and just hope that guys like DFS, Kevin Durant, and these guys just make shots when it matters the most. The Clint Capella thing is, I was on Green's channel yesterday, and they talked about Steven's not going to play back-to-backs. So you go get Clint on a pretty, friendly deal. So I'm not mad about that. And so, yeah, Houston's done all the right things. I think their team is ready and geared up for a deep postseason run, and there's no excuses. And so it's championship or bust in my eyes. Other than that, I think the Dallas Mavericks have done what they're supposed to do. You go get a D'Lo to kind of substitute for Kyrie. AD's coming back. We know they have a decent front line, and there's guys around them. And so I think OKC, Dallas, and my Rockets are the cream of the crop in the Western Conference. I do like what Atlanta's doing to a certain degree. I'm not big on Porzingis, you know what I'm saying? But, they're trying. I do think Orlando, you go get a Tyus Jones to back up there. You bring in Baines. They're already a good defensive team. So that's going to be amazing. Porter Jr. and Cam Johnson, to me, they're the same player. Porter rebounds better. He's more familiar with the Denver's offense. You bring back not an old, but, I mean, just Bruce Brown thing, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, are we serious? Like, he's a role player, and don't expect the same play that you guys got a couple years ago. That was a one-off. That's like a one-hit wonder, and Denver fans are going to be scratching they head at that dude. And so, listen, some teams got better. I do think and I'll close with this last part. Walker, $62 million. I agree with Pastor. He took the money, and I don't blame him. He wants financial security. Go get it, bro. And Pastor, a lot of guys are going to the Rockets because it's Texas. There's no state income tax. So this time of the year, fellas, you have to factor in money, right? A lot of guys don't want to pay that California, New York, tax. And I know Florida doesn't have state income tax as well. And so DFS to the Rockets, that's an awesome move, right? You lose Dylan Brooks, but you go get DFS. He's taller, he's lengthy, he can shoot the three ball, he'll fit right in. And so the Clippers, you go get your backup center, Lopez. Okay, I mean he's a little long in the tooth, but okay, none special. You know what I'm saying? They still have James Harden on the roster, so we know what that's about, Pastor. And last point, I promise, Showtime. Isn't it funny, bro, that all these guys are signing and going to other teams, and nobody's racing to go to the Lakers? A big man. So I know the DeAndre Ayton thing is still looming, but it's just a lot of guys are like, nah, I'll pass up on that Laker dysfunction with Luka and LeBron, and let me go to an organization that actually focus on playing basketball. And so I think that is a major reward, because you're seeing guys finally say, you know what, man, I'm gonna prioritize basketball and not just going to go, because if you go to the Lakers, it's been known to end your career. Just go ask Montrezl Harrell. He was just playing that. I just saw him playing in the Big Three tournament. This is crazy. I'll stop it right there, bro.
Not mad. To be fair,
yeah,
you gassing up, as they say, glazing, doing Philip Smith. But when he was on the Lakers, you said he was a trash defender. So now all of a sudden, he's a great defender now with the Rockets.
I never said, hold on, Showtime. I never used the word great defender with the Rockets. All I said was it was a good move, and he ain't got to be great defensively.
Why wasn't a good move?
He's a guy who can
good move for the Lakers.
Go ahead. I never said he was great. Pastor, I never said he was.
Hey, I know what you said. He didn't move the needle.
Yeah.
It's marginal. It don't mean nothing. That's what you said. I'm gonna tell you what you said. It don't mean nothing. Marginal move.
And Pastor
doesn't move the needle.
And Pastor, I don't think he moves the needle in Houston either. What's your point? Okay. He just
hold on, bro. If you say it's a good move, how's that not moving the needle?
Because it's a good move from a Because it's a good move from a depth standpoint. He's just an insurance. That's all he is. But he's not coming in changing life in Houston, Texas.
$15 million, $13, $14 million of insurance.
So what that mean? So what?
That's a lot of insurance when you got guys like Tyree Easton, you got other guys on that team. You could have paid a lot less money for insurance.
Yeah, I've been misquoted. I never said he was trash. I just said he wasn't what y'all said he was.
I didn't say that. I didn't say you said he was trash. I quoted exactly what you said. You said the move means nothing. It's a marginal move. Doesn't move the needle. That's what you said.
You mean to the Lakers?
Yeah, you said when he got signed, you said that's nothing.
Well, Pastor, I mean, don't you know basketball? I mean, could a needle move for a different team compared to a different team? I mean, it's the Lakers and Rockets, different personnel, different requirements. Right?
You were talking about his skill set, though. That wasn't going to do nothing for.
That's all I got. Showtime. That's all I got for now.
Let me go next.
Trying to argue already.
Let me go next.
You mad because ain't nobody signed with the Lakers, man? Go ahead, man.
For the haters, so I can deal with the haters. The Laker hater. Just sad. I wish he could just give a basketball take without hating all the damn time. But
for the Lakers,
to sit here and act like the Lakers got rejected by all these people, that's not what happened. You could clearly see when the Lakers was allowing old boy to leave, they knew they had to have that space to sign Ayton. Without that space, they cannot sign Ayton nor Jake LaRavia because they won't have those exemptions. So it's very clear they decided, well, do we want to re-sign DFS or do we want Ayton? And they clearly chose Ayton. Or even if Ayton decided to walk, any center that they want to give that kind of money to.
Miles Turner.
So any of them said, well, Turner's not going to play for that kind of money. He's going to get more than that. He's not going to
okay. But does the new owner finally has ownership of the Lakers? That's going to take time. He has to wait for a couple months.
Yeah, but let me get it. So these centers didn't reject the Lakers; they got rejected by the Lakers. I mean, so again, the smoke screen. Oh, we're looking for Brook Lopez. No, you're not. No, you're not. And that's why I'm glad he came out and signed with the Clippers right away. No, you're not trying to get Brook. That's just a smoke screen. I think the Lakers did fine. I like the two moves that they're going to make. I actually hope they can still get the Melton guy too, the Anthony Melton. If they do that. LaRavia, because to me, LaRavia is an upgrade. He's bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic, shoots the ball better, and I think his defense is on the same level as old boy. But he's 23.
As who?
As Dorian Finney-Smith. But he's 20. But he's 23.
Yeah.
He's 23. I'll take a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
I'll take a 23-year-old better athlete, better shooter. over a 32-year-old with bad ankles. I'm drinking that still with bad ankles and wanted 4 years. See, that's a problem. I don't want to give at 32. I don't want to give Dorian Finney-Smith a 4-year contract. That right there would have made me say, "I'm sorry, Dorian. You got to go, bro. You got to go." But if I had to choose between Dorian Finney-Smith and signing a center, even if it ain't any center that I would sign at that 14, I'm picking the center. We needed that more than Dorian Finney-Smith. So, hey, good luck to Dorian Finney-Smith out there. I do think it's a decent replacement for Brooks. Now, he's not Brooks because Brooks is a little bit more versatile. Brooks is more of a 1 through 4 guarder, right? And can even deal with some centers. I think Dorian Finney-Smith is really more of a 3-4 guarder. I don't like him on point guards and 2 guards, but he can definitely guard 3s and definitely some 4s. So I think it's a decent replacement. I don't like the 4-year thing. You know, that's too long for him. I just think he's going to be 33 this year. So you're talking finishing that contract at 37, already got bad ankles. I just don't like it for that long of a time. I don't for that. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this real quick. We got some more news that just came out. Jordan Clarkson, he's signing with the New York Knicks upon clearing waivers, according to league sources, and Chris Haynes just reported.
I don't like Jordan Clarkson at all, so I don't. I'm gonna be like Mass on that
Me
one.
neither.
That don't move the needle for me at all with the Knicks. I like the guards that they had. I just thought that boy should have played them a little bit more. I thought Thibodeau should have gave him more minutes. So, but he can score. Let me keep it honest. He can score. He's a chucker.
But he don't defend nothing.
He don't defend at all. So I don't know how he's gonna fit in. Well, I don't even know who the damn coach is, so I can't say with Tibbs. You know, I don't know.
They looking at Mike Brown. Right?
He'll fit in with Mike Brown. He ain't gonna force you to play D. They normally play a little better D than Mike Brown, but it ain't gonna be like Tibbs. So that don't move the needle for me. With the Knicks, that don't move the needle for me. I don't know if that actually helps the Knicks or not. I don't know yet. Maybe they felt like they need more scoring off the bench, and he definitely can do that. He can definitely score. He's gonna put the ball in the basket, get hot. I like Atlanta. I like Orlando.
But he don't move the ball. And
he's scoring. He's
I don't
scoring.
like Jordan.
Yeah, I don't like him, but he's.
I don't like Jordan Clarkson as a player.
If you put him in the game, you putting him in to score. You don't want him passing. You want him scoring. So maybe they thought that's an aspect they needed off their bench. I can't blame them for that. I like what Detroit did, securing LeVert. They got Ivy to make up for the Dennis Schroeder, and he's going to get the majority of the anyways. He'll be back healthy. I think they're still trying. I think Detroit still wants to get Miles Turner. If they do that, I'm really impressed with Detroit.
And they got a problem with Malik Beasley too, figuring out what's going on there.
I think they're gonna. If they're smart, I think they walk away from Beasley. I don't deal with that dude, bro. He out here gambling, doing it. It's always something attached to Beasley, bro. I just will walk away from that dude, and I think they did by signing LeVert. I don't think they got money to re-sign Beasley now or want to use it at that magnitude. So Atlanta did great. Like I said, Orlando, I like what they did.
What about Denver, Elder? Denver.
No, I'm not excited about the moves with Denver. Like I told you, I don't think.
You don't like Cam Johnson?
Because I don't think, honestly, I don't think Cam Johnson is a better fit for what Denver's doing. They need the athleticism and the rebounding and the defense of Michael Porter Jr. People sleep on his defense. His defense is not trash. It's actually pretty good.
Better defender.
Who?
Cam Johnson better defender than me.
I don't necessarily agree with that, Show. I'm gonna be honest.
When you put it's proven. When he's on a team around some defenders, he defends.
I didn't say that Cam Johnson. Hold on, Show. I didn't say Cam Johnson don't defend. I said I don't agree that he's a better defender than Michael Porter Jr. I think Michael Porter Jr.'s defense was totally underrated. I know this. He ain't the athlete that Michael Porter Jr. is, and he definitely not the shooter that Michael Porter Jr. is. You think he's smarter?
He's a more consistent shooter.
Well, here's the thing. Hey, guess what? We're going to find out. I think
the numbers say it.
Again, we're going to find out what his numbers are with Denver, and he's playing for Jokic. We're going to see.
Jokic's going to help him be better.
We're going to see. All I can tell you is we're gonna see.
So you think a player getting more
I'm telling
open
you,
looks makes them a worse shooter?
I think what Michael Porter Jr. was doing, that his intangibles was needed for Denver. And I don't think that Cam brings all those intangibles. So I don't know if this is a better move for Denver. I definitely don't like the Bruce Brown move because I don't think Bruce Brown is the same player. One person said he was good in Indiana. Well, why? Why they trade him then? If he was really good, they paid all that money to get him from Denver. If he was
Because
really
they got
good,
Pascal Siakam.
again, if he was really good, you paid all that money to get him. Why would you trade him?
Because you're getting an all-star, all-NBA player back.
Hey, was he good? I'm going to ask you then. Was he good in Indiana?
He was good. I mean, he's a role player.
He was making $23 million.
But that doesn't change the fact that whether they paid him that much doesn't
I'll
change the
ask
fact that he's a role player.
I'll ask anybody else in here. Who else thought he was good in Indiana?
He wasn't good, Pastor. He wasn't good.
I know he wasn't. I didn't think he was good in Indiana. They were looking to get rid of him. They were. And he wasn't good in Toronto, and he wasn't good for the Pels. He ain't the same player. We'll see what happens in Denver, though. So I'm not like overly excited about Denver moves because I don't know if those pieces are going to work for them. I don't know if Cam is a better option than Michael Porter Jr. I don't know that yet. I don't know that yet.
I like the moves.
He's been healthier.
I like the moves. hey,
Bruce Brown already on the Nuggets? He ain't at the Nuggets yet.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he signed.
He signed.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I think he got to clear waivers or something, but he's already enough to sign.
Man, they can't. Hey, Justin, you remember that game we covered? And I think that's the game y'all beat us, right?
Yeah, we always beat the Clippers. What's up?
Nah, no, y'all.
That's cap.
We split. But look, Jessica, y'all, you remember Jessica? You remember
the game? Yes, I remember.
The game y'all beat us. It was because of Bruce Brown. He was kicking our ass.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. We could not stop him.
Hey, we're gonna see if.
But one thing I'm gonna say though is I don't need somebody that's gonna win.
In Indiana, he averaged 12-5 with 3 assists, which is better than what he did in Denver. He played.
What was his shooting percentage?
Oh, okay.
Because it don't. I mean, the stats don't tell the whole story, anyways. But I still need to know more. 12.
He shot 54%. Oh wait, hold on. His effective field goal percentage was 52%.
What was his
same as Denver
field goal percentage?
47. 48% from the field. 33% from 3.
That's not bad. I mean, I guess he did do decent. How many minutes did he play the game?
30 minutes a game.
I mean, that ain't bad. That's not bad. I'm not gonna say that's great, but that's not bad at all. The shooting percentage is decent. I mean, 33, you want it a little bit better from 3, but that's not his strength. His strength is ball handling. He can play make. He's a pest defensively. So he got some intangibles. If he go back and then playing like he did when they won the chip, that's gonna be a really good move for them.
That's why I said you can't judge him off of what he did in Toronto and New Orleans.
I didn't judge him off. I judged him off Indiana, Toronto, and the Pelicans. All of it. I didn't think he was the same player. I didn't think he had the same impact on winning that he did.
Impact that is dependent on the roles. Well, when you're playing with a guy like Jokic, your impact will be felt differently. You see what I'm saying? It's the same way like when he played in Brooklyn. He didn't put up great numbers, but he impacted winning. When he played with KD and Harden and Kyrie. Well, when you're playing with Scotty Barnes is a good player, but he's not Jokic.
I like that move. I disagree. I like those two moves because they needed another ball handler too. And then
he does help with that.
What I like about Bruce Brown is he's really good in transition. Something that Denver niggas was missing the last couple of years.
He don't do the dumb stuff that y'all get on Russ about. That's another thing.
Is Russ going back or no?
No. Russ is meeting with the Knicks. The Knicks are looking at Russ. No idea.
Well, they just signed Clarkson. I don't think they're gonna sign Russ and Clarkson, are they?
Probably not.
Okay.
I hope they do.
I don't love Russ, me personally, but I mean it's good. It's good for entertainment. I mean Russell Westbrook, he has a lot of fans, and his style is exciting to a lot of people. I just think the Knicks are shot, man. I think
they blew their
I
load show.
think Knicks may be in. I don't love it, man. I don't love none of them.
I think because of the way, because of how bad the East is going to be this year with all the hurt stars, their window is still open though.
The least in
but I would take right now, just per what's been going on with all the moves that's happened. I would take Orlando over them, and I would take Atlanta over them.
Me too.
Now, I'm not taking Atlanta over there. I'm not doing that yet.
I probably would. I like what Atlanta has put together.
They got to stay healthy.
But it's all dependent on, not during the regular season. It's all dependent on Porzingis in the playoffs. Is he healthy? If Porzingis is healthy in the playoffs, I think they can make another run to the conference finals. I would pick Orlando over them in the conference finals, but I think they can make another run. And I think everybody is still sleeping on.
I was going to say something about Detroit too.
He's going to pass up on Detroit.
I want to see how they fill out the rest of their roster.
Ivy was hurt.
Yeah, I want to see how he looks coming back, and I want to see how they fill out the rest of their roster.
I think Detroit.
So no, I'm not passing on Detroit. I think Detroit will be in the playoffs again. But as far as the conference finals goes, I want to see what else they put on their roster.
I think Detroit will be a top 5 team. I just hate the fact they let Schroeder go. But again, you do get Jaden Ivey back. But when players coming out those ACL injuries, it takes them a little minute. So I don't think he's gonna pick up where he left off.
What, Ivy tore his ACL?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Yeah.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. I just thought he had like somewhat of a minor injury that he couldn't play a couple games.
Nah,
damn.
see, I think
I thought he broke his leg or something.
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought he broke his leg. Yeah,
it was a leg. It wasn't an ACL.
Well, whatever it was,
he still got hurt though. Yeah, shoulder. He still got hurt.
No, he should come back. He's gonna come back fine. He didn't have one of those injuries.
No. Listen what I'm saying. No, listen what I'm saying. I'm talking about the month of October. I don't think he's gonna pick up where he left off. Dude was playing some great basketball.
He was balling.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think you're gonna see that Jaden Ivey until like 15 games in. You know, it takes plenty of time to come back. Because remember, he missed a lot of. Remember when he got hurt? He got hurt when January, February. So
like that.
January 1st.
Yeah, January 1st. See, that's a lot of time out. So,
but he just had a broken leg, though. He had a broken leg.
I know, but I'm talking about from a basketball, like a real them getting in basketball shape. It takes players time. You know, he missed a lot of basketball. I think around December, January, you're gonna start seeing him play his best basketball. Just like this past year, he came out struggling a little bit, and then he found his strides and started playing consistent. But if he can pick up where he left off, man, I think the Pistons gonna be top 5. I don't think they're ready to win though. I'm looking at Orlando. The Knicks are gonna be there because the Pacers are hurt. Cleveland, we can't leave out Cleveland. I'm not gonna leave it. We can't forget about Cleveland. And despite how we feel about Donovan Mitchell letdowns in the playoffs, well, some of y'all believe Donovan Mitchell played good. For some,
he does.
He does play good, but he can't be a number one.
But here's the thing, though. Where's Donovan Mitchell where you need him, though?
Yeah,
in the last minute,
championship team.
In the last minute, where's Donovan Mitchell where you need him? So he one of them front running players. He'll put up 30 points and doggone 30 minutes of the game, but when you really need him to come through, he don't come through.
Hey, I gotta ask this question.
Too small.
I know we're talking about free agency and all this stuff, and I know we just got to talk about it, y'all. I mean,
what's up?
If LeBron requests a trade,
that's what I mean.
You need to request
because y'all know he wants to be the show. So he gonna wait till all this stuff clear out, all that, boom, and then it's gonna be strategic.
That'll make you happy though, Elder.
I thought about this. I think there's really only 3 viable teams he can even try to go to.
Cleveland is one of them.
Yeah.
But you do know he has low trade value though. A lot of teams don't want LeBron. They give up nothing for LeBron.
From an NBA standpoint, he does not have low trade value. I agree that a lot of teams don't want him.
A lot of teams don't want LeBron.
No, Showtime. I agree that a lot of teams don't want him. That doesn't mean he has low trade value. He doesn't have low trade value. I'm talking about from an NBA standpoint. He doesn't.
Okay.
But I think the teams, to me, that are viable, real viable, can trade for him, would definitely be Cleveland if they're desperate, which I think Cleveland could be, y'all. The way they went out.
Cleveland would definitely take him back, Elder.
I think
And
they
that would
yeah.
put Jared Allen in LA, which might be.
I actually think it will put Jared Allen and the guard, Darius Garland, in LA.
No, I think it'll be a third team in there. That would
You
take
think
Garland.
LA would want him to go to a third team instead of coming there?
Yes. I
think LA would.
You would like him next to you would like him next to Luka?
I think LA would take him and try it. I mean, his defense, he gives more effort. He's still small, but it's not a good match on the defensive end, but he's so electric offensively, and he's such a playmaker. I think the Lakers would try it, and then if it don't work, maybe because if they do the trade, they would try it to the trade. Say this is just horrible. They get rid of him at the trade deadline. You see what I'm saying? I think they would do that, but I think the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think the New York
and
Knicks,
another name I saw in it. It wasn't just them two. It was them two and DeAndre Hunter.
Well, they said you're gonna get either or. You got to match $50 million. Old boy's gonna be 30 if he goes, and then the other guy is 25. That's what Froman makes. He makes 25. So you got to match $53 million. So it would be a better. And Hunter only making what 20.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a better match with Garland and old boy. If I'm trying to extract something from the Lakers, which I don't think they would. I would try to get their pick. I would try to get something. But let me get to the other two teams. I think the Knicks is viable, and I actually do think Dallas is viable, y'all. I went and looked at that.
I said that earlier.
Yeah.
I said I can see him trying to get to. I can see him trying to get to Dallas.
Yeah, and a lot of these teams, like somebody said earlier about the no tax states. Oh, this is major for players nowadays. They want to be in Texas, they want to be in Florida, and they want to be in Tennessee, y'all. Look at the people that Memphis been able to sign. Tennessee is another no tax state, y'all. These no tax states got an advantage over people, bro, because most of these places are warm. They're not cold weather cities, and you can go there. Dorian Finney-Smith making 13 in Texas is greater than him making 15 in California. It is. He's going to save more money because 41, actually not even 41. You got the other Texas team because you're going to have 4 games against them. So that's another 8 games on top of the 41 home. And then the other state, you're going to have like 60 games that you don't have to pay no taxes on. So
Dallas better not. Dallas better not.
Think about it, though,
they don't trade Cooper Flag for LeBron, they think they want a trip.
They could give up Gafford. They could give up Klay Thompson. And they could give up P.J. Washington.
For who?
For Bron.
For Bron.
No.
They did that.
And honestly, I'm telling you, these are guys, y'all. They didn't really want Gafford. They didn't really want Gafford no more. They don't need PJ.
Dallas don't need him.
What I'm saying, they don't.
I can see. As far as what Elder's saying, I can see LeBron trying to get there.
Yeah, and it's viable because of the pieces that they can send back that Dallas don't even want no more. They don't really want PJ now because they got Cooper Flag. He's going to not hinder, but you know what I'm saying. He don't want to split minutes. They don't want to split minutes with Cooper. They want him playing as many as he can get. So they would be quick to get rid of PJ for the right situation. We already know they didn't want Gafford, and everybody know Klay is overpaid. Everybody know that. I don't think they'd have any issue moving Klay Thompson. And if you can move them 3 and bring LeBron in with that team that you got.
Wait. Now that I think about it, I don't think LeBron want to play D'Lo again.
Man, D'Lo is a stopgate. He ain't thinking about that. He don't care nothing about that. I think those are those are the only 3 that are viable in my personal opinion.
I think the most viable one is Cleveland.
I do
Him
too.
and Bronny going back home and all that crap there.
Is Cleveland?
He got to take his son. He taking his son with him.
Oh
Yeah,
hell,
Bronny
yeah.
would go
Wherever
with him.
he go, Junior going. So you might as well look at 55 million getting traded because Junior make about $1.5 million. So 55 million getting traded, 54 million getting traded. Yep, but
yeah, Bronny going.
I guess the kids is the package deal, huh?
Is Cleveland desperate enough? That's my question.
I think that's, and I'm not no Laker guy, but I think that's better for the Lakers. Putting Jared Allen with Luka would be crazy.
I would trade with any of those teams and take back the players. They would say, if the Knicks, I'm thinking they would definitely say, I got to take OG. They would want OG, even if they gave up the three. What's his name?
But who was the big you getting back from the Knicks?
Oh, we get Robinson. They'll give up Robinson. They would give up Robinson. They would give up either OG or Mikal Bridges and probably Hart.
Robinson had a healthy 50 games for the first time in like 5 years.
They'd give him up, especially with
I'm pretty sure they would, but
yeah, they will want LeBron so bad.
The better question is who needs LeBron?
Nobody.
I agree. I don't think he wins a chip with any of those teams, but the East teams give him a much better chance because, especially with all the big time players being hurt in the East,
yes,
he get on the right team. Like he go to the Knicks, y'all, or he go to the Cleveland. They're going to be the favorite in the East. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hey, Trap, what you think about that?
Elder up here trying to sell LeBron, huh?
Hey, no, I can see LeBron axing out, and that's why. And I can hear Dallas, I can hear the Knicks, but
LeBron
I think if he acts out,
he does not
because he's going to control the trade. I can see him going back to Cleveland.
He does not like to be in situations where he ain't in control. That's the same reason he left Miami the first time. He couldn't have control.
Right.
Now he left.
Pat ain't gonna give control to no player.
He left Cleveland the second time for financial reasons. You know, he knew to get to where he was as a billionaire, all that, he had to be in LA doing what he was doing. But he wants to be in control. When you listen to what his agent said, that was a letter, a comment all about control. We enjoyed our relationship with you, Jeannie. Why? Because we can control your tail. This new owner, we ain't gonna be able to control him. So we need to go. We want to win. I mean, Laravia is a younger, more athletic, better shooter. So that's an upgrade. If you get if you get Ayton, that's a major upgrade. So how's the team not better to compete? You know, I'm going off what he's saying that, you know, I want to be in a position to win. This team was third last year in the West, and you get a younger, stronger, bigger, more athletic, better shooter from Dorian Finney-Smith. And you can get how's that cap?
He only shoot better than Finney-Smith. That's it. He shoot a little better than Finney-Smith. That's it.
Bro, he's bigger than him and he's more athletic than him. What are you talking about?
He's slower than Finney-Smith, man. Jake LaRavia, you serious, man? He not quicker than Finney-Smith, man. No, I'm not agreeing with that.
All right, bro. I'll let you have that, bro. All the other basketball people that watched him play in Sacramento knows that he's a more athletic.
And they've been up here letting you cap. I don't know why they let you.
But he's not a better player than Finney-Smith.
He's a very good player.
No, he's not more athletic. He's not a better defender. He's not. No, he shoots a little better.
Jake LaRavia is not more athletic than Dorian Finney-Smith.
He's not.
I said he's not a better
not
player.
even athletic. What are we talking about? He ain't even athletic.
Jake's not either, man. I don't know why you think he's athletic.
Okay, hey, no problem, bro. No problem. I don't want to have that. I don't want to argue about dumb shit. I don't want to argue about dumb shit.
I think Finney-Smith a better player. I don't personally.
Hey, hold on. Why is he a better player? Because go look at the numbers. The numbers don't say that. Because guess what? Jake LaRavia put up the same numbers Finney-Smith did with better shooting percentages, and he played half the minutes that he did. So why is he a better player?
Exactly. That's why the percentages are better. Less attempts.
Bro, are you listening? Are you listening to yourself? He got less attempts, less minutes, but he putting up the same production. Are you listening to yourself?
No, same production. No, he's not putting up the same. That's another lie.
He is.
He
Go
up here
look.
capping, man.
They put up the same production. And he played less minutes and he shot the ball better. Less shots, less minutes, same production. What are you talking about?
What's his role? What's his role? What is Jake?
He's gonna do
what is his
he's
role?
6'7", 6'8". He gonna do the same thing Dorian Finney-Smith did. He gonna
No,
be
he
a 3
don't.
and D.
DFS was the best perimeter defender the Lakers had.
That's not
Jake's
bro,
not going to be nowhere near that.
First off, bro, that's not true. He was not our best perimeter defender, so stop.
Who was?
Not him.
Who was, man? That you a Laker fan? Who was?
I would have Vando better than him defending on the perimeter.
On the perimeter?
Yeah.
No, man.
Vando didn't look that good defensively last year, Elder. I ain't lying to you.
Vando,
Man, he up for cap.
I'm glad we still got. Again, I don't want to argue about the dumb shit, y'all. Y'all gonna hate on the Lakers regardless. Again, I'll take.
No, I'm not hating on the Lakers. The Vando just coming back for that injury didn't look like the same defensively.
I will take Jake LaRavia at 23 years old for $6 million over Dorian Finney-Smith at 32
Not because he's the
years
better
old,
player.
busted ankles at $15 million for 4 more years.
Well, I agree with that.
That's
with
a
the
great
age
move
and the number. I agree with that. With the age and the number.
But not because he's a better player.
Whatever. I think he's just as good, and he's younger. So he 23. He ain't past his prime. He ain't got.
No, he can very well end up being a better player.
What? He ain't even asked us for a 4-year deal. We signed him for 2 years on the cheap.
He's unproven. He's unproven.
Hey, guess what? He won't be after this year. Watch. He won't be after this year. Because I know DFS, I watched the dude play. This dude can go. That dude can play. And he's a sniper. He can shoot.
DFS is certified.
Yeah, you're right.
DFS.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad that I'm not ain't gonna front. I'm glad he actually got his money. Because that's just me. I want players to get their money. But as a Laker fan, I'm glad they didn't give it. I'd have been mad hearing the Lakers gave him 4 years. I like him on the Rockets, man. That's gonna be big for him, bro. We'll go see.
Yeah.
I like the Rockets moves, man. Rockets get an A.
I like what the Rockets did too.
Hey, show. The one thing I didn't understand with the Rockets is the center thing. I didn't understand signing Capella again.
Yeah, me neither. I don't get
now that. You got 3 centers that are essentially kind of the same. I mean, now boy got offensive versatility over the other 2, but you got big bruising centers. You got all 3 big bruising centers. Jock Landale made the same kind of money, $8 million, and at least he stretched the floor. He brought something a little different than the third center. Yeah.
Well, maybe they gonna move one of them centers. We don't know what
they're
gonna
move Landale. They extended Landale because his money was gonna get guaranteed on the 29th, but they got an extra week to the 7th. So that lets you know they're trying to trade him. From what we're hearing, I was on Greenleaf yesterday. They're trying to actually package him, and they were trying to package him and Cam Whitmore for Dorian Finney-Smith, but they got Dorian opted out, so they just went up signing him. So now they're looking for another trade. But they're trying to trade Landale. I ain't gonna lie. I'd love to get Landale. I like Landale.
What?
I do. As a second, third, I like that dude. I like Landale.
What?
Hey, guess what? To me, Landale is the same. Now, I'm not saying he's the same type of player. But I can have him. He just needs the opportunity. Just like what's the guy in Oklahoma City? See, he just needs the opportunity like Hardenstein. He just needs the opportunity like Hardenstein. That's all.
I don't think he's.
I think as far as with the 3 centers, you're talking about Sengun, Steven Adams, and Capella, right?
Yeah.
So I believe that they could very well be moving one of those guys, depending on what they need at the deadline. If something shake loose. So.
I don't think so, bro. Because what they're saying in Houston is that they love him, Steven Adams. That's why they just re-signed him. So that he ain't even eligible to be traded because he just got re-signed. But he don't play back-to-backs. So I think that's why they got Capella.
because old boy don't play back to backs. He ain't played back to backs. No. Steven Adams. He don't play back to backs. So
that's can play the
the Houston Rockets are legit threat in the Western Conference. I'm telling
I agree with that, show. I agree with that.
I'm telling you right now. I agree with that. Thinking about it for me. All that length and size they got, man. Jabari gonna take look. I was impressed when I saw Jabari last year. He's gonna get better next. Look, he's gonna be better next year.
Hey, show. I think one of the best moves they made, of course, was getting Kevin Durant. And imagine what Jabari's gonna learn just from playing one-on-one with Kevin Durant after every practice. Guess what, Jabari? I'm really excited about that for him, bro. Because Kevin Durant is a gym rat. That boy's a gym rat, and he understands angles, inches. He's a very smart player. Already got the quick release, and he's already a dead-eye shooter. Imagine Durant helping him with his angles, his footwork, getting to his spots, when to raise up. Man, that dude, I'm looking for Jabari to have a breakout year, and I'm looking for people to be like, dang, they done locked him up for 5 years, and he only gonna make $24 million now.
Yep.
And they all play defense.
I actually, in low key, I like what Phoenix did too.
Yeah, I like what Phoenix did. I think Phoenix is gonna compete this year.
What do they do?
I like
getting Molly Walker and Mark Williams.
Yeah.
Now Jalen Green is who he is. I mean, it is what it is.
Now, who they got?
But
remember they
grabbed Molly Walker and Mark Williams
from Duke, the center from Duke,
and then they traded for the other Mark Williams from Duke.
Yeah,
that was at Charlotte. So they got big men.
Listen here, man.
Green or Beal gotta go.
Phoenix is gonna be in the play-in at best. They ain't making no.
Now, what I'm hearing, did you hear this? That they may buy Beal out too?
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah,
if they buy Beal out, y'all, I mean,
he gotta go.
They get that roster spot. Get some man. I would like to know who gonna get Bradley Beal on the cheap. People act like Bradley Beal just a scrub. I mean, he hurt, but he ain't no scrub, bro.
He ain't no winning player.
He ain't no team player. He's not a team player.
Bradley Beal is not a winning player.
So is Bradley Beal LaMelo Ball, y'all? Is he like that?
Yeah. I mean, he
played defense.
I would take LaMelo Ball over Bradley Beal.
He doesn't have winning intangibles, Elder. I don't want him on my team.
Hey, I hope that. Hey, I'm glad none of y'all want him. If that booger get bought out and he come on a veteran minimum, I'll take him all day. Bradley Beal can still put that booger in the
He's not a winning player, Elder.
Hey, he ain't been on no winning teams. The nigga played for Washington all them years. He ain't been on no winning team.
You won't be saying that.
And then he played in the East. He played in the East, put up
because the Lakers
crazy
are winning
numbers.
team. Hell no, I ain't gonna be saying that.
Okay,
he couldn't even take that. How about this? When Russell Westbrook went to Washington, they went to the playoffs. Bradley Beal cannot take Washington to the playoffs.
That's true.
Again, we talk about the weak ass East. They had a losing record, but Russ did do what he normally does. No problem. Again, if I can get Bradley Beal on the cheap,
drink the Kool-Aid, Elder.
With the Lakers, I'm taking it. I don't care what nobody says. Let Bradley Beal get bought out, and we can get him for a vet minimum. I'll take him.
Always selling dreams to the Lakers. Always.
I'm just saying.
He can go to the Lakers. That dude is not a winning player. He's a losing player.
The Lakers. I'm saying I would take him.
I'd rather have Austin Reeves.
Hey, Trout.
Was
Man, you like y'all moves, man?
New Orleans fried.
Hell no.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. I heard it's a fire. It's just a fire. It's a trial run. If they don't do nothing,
Trap is better than nothing.
Yeah, it is. Like I ain't tripping. This a 1 year trial. That's all this is. That's why everybody
they trying to win the
for a long time.
They're not gonna win the lottery. Atlanta is.
Atlanta ain't winning the lottery.
No, Atlanta got
their pick. I forgot.
Atlanta ain't gonna win no lottery.
Atlanta got their pick.
Hey, Elder, they mess around and give Atlanta AJ DeBonson. They go.
Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it, bro? Yeah, they ain't got no. They should be trying to win, but that these moves are trash moves. I don't know what Joe Dumars is doing, man.
I think Joe
Yo,
Dumars. Did he draft like
yo,
3 players that can't play defense except the kid from Oklahoma?
I'm not
but
saying
I
when
don't know why.
they said Jeremiah Fears is a great defender, Jeremiah Fears is a good player, but he don't really play no defense. Nah, I don't really.
Jeremiah
That's what I'm saying.
stepping
He
in
drafted
for a
3
boy.
players
That's
that can't
all
play
it is.
defense.
He just a step in
Rebuild
for
mode.
until a boy get back.
Rebuild mode.
No, I don't know about that one.
Nah, he
You
is.
think Queens can't play no defense?
Queen is slow footed.
Yeah,
What I'm saying.
Queen's he more offensive than defense.
Yeah.
It's like 75,
He may be
25.
more offensive than defense, but I
No, he
just
don't
asked
really
you.
play no
I say you
defense.
think. No, I think he can do a little something. A little something.
Queen is not an
Anyone?
athlete. He's a skilled offensive big, but he's not an athlete.
You gonna get you a Queen jersey.
The main thing.
Yep, got my lucky number 22.
The main thing they were
Then they're gonna
supposed to
say
fix
Queen on
is
the back.
rebounds. They ain't even fix rebounds, so I don't got no faith in the Pelicans.
What you call it? Don't he rebound pretty good?
Who?
Oh, Looney.
Yeah.
I like Looney for the Pelicans. He gonna.
I like Looney better for a winner.
He's really good
He
at
don't
boxing.
he don't move the needle, so but it is what it
He
is.
boxes out, set screens, rebounds. Nah, he's gonna be a good player for y'all. He just limited though.
They playing.
He's very. You got to play him.
He's good for about 24 minutes.
Yeah, you
He's
can't
good
play
for
him.
about 24 minutes.
That's about it.
Zion got to have a phenomenal year now. That's pushing 5. That's pushing 5. That's pushing 5th seed. If not, we'll playoffs. We'll play-in team.
Not
Y'all may be
necessarily.
Gordon.
Not
Play-in?
necessarily.
Man, stop it.
Y'all may be.
In the
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
They pushing the play-in team.
In the West.
Stop it, bro.
I'm trying to see.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to see who we finna get.
Damn,
love
Trap,
it.
you just like everybody else.
I see them play.
Trap being
every
realistic.
year.
Don't hate on Trap for being
I mean,
realistic.
yeah, but I mean, I never said. Of course, every year they ain't been playing good. Hold on.
I'm just looking at what's on the court right now. Like I said, if Zion got an MVP year, we pushing 5, 5th seed. That's it. If he don't got that, play in or less.
That's
And
crazy.
and I won't lie, Dumar need to be fired.
Already
all,
That
done.
trade was a dumb
I need to hear
trade.
They get the number 1 overall pick next year, fire him. He
Fire.
It ain't gonna be. First of all, Adam Silver's already know who the lottery is already set. That shit. That's all gimmick, anyways. I don't think it's gonna be like that. Like y'all think it is.
What you
This
mean?
man said fired. Why did he get hired, bro? Wow.
I mean, it's better than David Griffin.
That was in the talk, but for David Griffin to get fired and 2 hours later, you already know
I mean, I feel you. Look, I ain't saying that every move they made was perfect, but it's better to do something than nothing. You don't even know what it's gonna look like. You ain't even seen none of these people.
Fans believe in it.
I'm gonna tell you this: Pelicans just need to move out of New Orleans. That's just what it is. They never gonna be. They never really gonna be nothing. They don't
Well,
like.
you know
they
what?
don't like.
They can move out of New Orleans. That don't bother me.
Nah, I'ma still represent for them, but I'm just saying, like, they gotta get out of New Orleans because New Orleans, they're not.
Trap,
a
you just
basketball
being
city.
realistic. That's all.
Yeah, that's all it is. Because we had Chris Paul, we had AD, we had Zion. What we did.
Yeah, I'm not. But you know what? They probably fucked all that up. But guess what? That was years ago. We talking about some other stuff now.
What crazy is though, this sweetheart. All the players y'all traded y'all traded Andy Davis to get. All those players y'all got in that trade, they not even on the Pelicans.
Yeah, and neither is David Griffin, who made those decisions. Next.
I'm just saying, sweetheart. I mean, look at
you talking about stuff that's irrelevant now.
Okay, don't take
none of them people there. Okay,
don't take that on me.
I'm not gonna dwell on the past.
Y'all can't keep no players.
So Jessica, where you see the Pelicans at this year? What seed you see them in?
I don't predict the future. I gotta wait till I see them get on the floor and do something.
That's all we can.
13.
I didn't come up here talking about we a championship team.
Shit, they
but
may
I
be
do like the
last
fact
in
that
the
they
West.
did something because guess
Don't
what?
do that, Elder.
We could do what we do
Don't
every
do
year.
that.
No, who? Think about it. Who's worse than them in the West? Who? Utah, maybe.
The
Maybe.
Lakers. The Lakers.
Hey, don't get offended. Hey, hold on. Don't get offended, sis. I'm just keeping it a buck. The Lakers are way
don't
better.
get offended. I'm
Hey, the
keeping it a
Lakers are
buck.
way
The
better.
Lakers.
We're talking about a team that was third. Y'all niggas was 14th. Stop it.
Yeah, and how many
And y'all
injuries?
ain't got
Wait,
no
first,
better.
hold
Y'all
on, hold on. You
better.
comparing the Lakers being better
Y'all
to the
have got
Pelicans
no
when
better.
half
Okay,
our
I'm
team
asking
was
again.
injured?
I'm
So you
asking
comparing the
again.
Lakers to an injured
What
team?
team in
Yes,
the West
we
are
was
y'all guaranteed?
14 in the West. We was
What
starting
team
Bruce
are y'all
Brown.
guaranteed to be better than? What team in the West
I just
are you
told you
guaranteed?
I don't guarantee nothing. I got to see it first.
You, hey
I
sis,
What?
already
since you
told you
talking,
that.
hey, since you talking
I
shit,
got to see
you
what
gonna
they
put your
do.
money?
I
You
got.
gonna put your money where your mouth is?
Oh, there you go. You
Since you
say that
talking
every night.
shit,
You
since you
always trying to
talking
bet
shit,
somebody every night,
since
Elder.
no,
No,
I'm just
I'm not putting
sis,
no
you
money on
coming at
nothing that I
me?
just told you that I
You
don't
coming at me?
guarantee.
You know
I
damn well
just
the
told
Pelicans
you
ain't
that
gonna
I
be
don't
better than Lakers.
guarantee nothing, so
You
I
mad
wouldn't put
because
no
I'm saying
money
they
on nothing.
shitty, but it's just the truth. They make a horrible move. Y'all got to see him. You want to fire
No,
the
you
nigga
know
been in the
what?
job for a
The
week,
moves
and you
can be
want to fire him
horrible.
already.
How
And you
about
Oh
mad
this?
at
man.
You
me
just
because I'm
stick to
saying y'all gonna be
you
one
just
of the
stick
worst
to
teams in the West?
look,
Hey
elder,
yo, this
elder,
remind
elder,
me of the
elder.
Roderick
What
shit.
in
Just
the
stick to trying
world?
to sell LeBron,
I
okay?
ain't selling nobody. I
Just stick to
asked
trying to sell
what
LeBron.
teams.
Y'all
Okay, I'm not
listening?
even talking to the sister anymore. What teams do y'all feel in the West are guaranteed to be worse than the Pelicans? Somebody tell me, please.
Hey, hey,
Utah.
hey, Jessica,
You
Jessica, you
you
got
put your would you put your money on that Utah gonna be worse than the
Look,
Pelicans?
but see,
I
you
put my
you
money on
Hell
trying to
that.
no,
come
I
at
I
me
can
would.
say
talking
that.
about what team
I
is
can say
better,
that
what
though.
team gonna be
No,
worse.
sis, I'm
I
coming at you
never told you
because you
first. Hold
said
on,
that
wait a
your team
minute.
gonna be better than
Wait a
the Lakers,
minute.
and you know that's BS. That's why I'm coming at you.
No, well, that's
Your
just my
team ain't gonna
opinion.
be
That's
close
my
to the
opinion.
Lakers.
I'm talking about the
That's
Lakers. You
not your
started talking
opinion.
about
That's not your
everybody in the
opinion.
West.
That's not your opinion.
That is
That's
my
that's
opinion.
that's you being salty because I said your team is
Salty
shitty.
about
But
what?
that's just the fact.
Before
Your
you
team
even
is a
hold on,
hey sis, your team
Elder.
is a
Let me
dumpster
know
fire.
when. Let me
Yo,
know when you
y'all
done
hold on.
talking.
Hold on a second. Hold on. They're talking, y'all
Because
are
you've been
talking
talking
about
all
how
night about the
the
Lakers,
Pelicans
and
are a
I
dumpster
don't think
fire.
nobody
But
even
then
want to
when I
hear it no
give
more.
my opinion, you want to get offended. Y'all are
I'm not
literally talking
offended.
about
I'm not
all these
offended. Hold on,
trades
Elder.
and all this
Why
stuff
would I get offended by you saying something when
because you
I've
said the
been
Lakers are
saying this
going to be
about the
worse than
Lakers?
the Pelicans, and you know that's not true. It's not even close
I'm
to
not.
being
I'm not.
true.
I'm not gonna lie. The Kings. I
You
think
think the
the
Kings are going to
Grizzlies.
be worse than the
my,
Pelicans?
hey,
I'm
my
gonna
team.
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
Utah.
This
You
the
think
real. I
I
guess
got
the
this
realest I
man
can
think I
be.
got
The
offended.
Pelicans go as far as Zion go. That's all I know.
I
If
know my
Zion
team
have a
ain't shit.
phenomenal year,
Yo, what the?
Pelicans will be far.
I know my team ain't
Where did
shit,
the
but and I ain't
Pelicans
coming
hold on?
on
Where did the
here.
Pelicans finish last year? I don't even remember. Where did they
They
finish?
they they
They was
finished.
fourth. They was last in the league.
They
No,
were
I don't think they
15.
was last. I don't think they was
No, they was
last. I
You
think they was.
might
14.
as well say last in the
Who
league.
was
It don't matter.
15? Who was
14,
15
15,
last
Utah.
what? What you trying to say? I
in
just
the
told you
West?
why.
Who was
Utah
Utah.
had the
15th?
worst record in the basketball, and
Yeah,
the
Utah had
Pelicans
the
was
Yeah.
worst record.
behind them.
And you want to know
Utah did
why?
not have the worst record in basketball last year, did they?
Yeah,
Yes.
they did.
It don't matter if it was
It
14,
was between
15. They
them and
both suck.
Oh, they wanted
Washington
Cooper bad.
Wizards.
That's right. They tanked it. They wanted Cooper bad.
Well, you standing on
I
that
think
hard,
I
bro.
think the best case scenario for the Pelicans would be like Zion plays 60 games and y'all be 12th. That's really what I believe.
I told you they go as far as
12th in the
Zion.
West.
12th
If Zion have a
Same thing
phenomenal
in
for
the
year,
West.
LeBron.
I could see Pelicans at fifth. I agree.
You know
LeBron
who
Actually,
finna do the
ain't?
same shit.
I'm a play devil's advocate because I've
LeBron
seen
finna do the same thing.
Zion lead or quote unquote lead a section of the season with the Pelicans being the top 3 or 4
Thank
team in
you,
the West.
Priest.
Now he hasn't been consistent enough to put any stock into it. But so
And
we'll have to
why?
see what
And
Zion
you finna give
Williamson.
Zion credit for that?
You damn right.
Wow. Okay. No problem.
Now
Y'all know damn
I
well
think the
Brandon
Pelicans.
did that
Now I
shit.
put it like this.
Stop,
I
man.
think that
No,
was a dumb
first of
Oh
all,
trade.
my
you can't say
God.
you know damn well Brandon Ingram did anything because Bi and Zion never even shared the flow together, barely. So
Yeah,
when
they
Bi
did.
led that
One of them
team and he
niggas
was
was at
on
the
the floor
top.
by
BI was
himself, and when
playing.
Zion
When the
did
Pelicans
the
was
They
same
was.
thing. They
competing,
both did.
BI
They
was
just couldn't do
playing.
it together.
I know that. When the
That was
Pelicans were
no, that was
competing,
Zion.
BI was playing. Shit.
Man, Zion, well, do a little. You
Same
That was
thing
right.
for
Zion. When the
Zion.
Pelicans was
Same thing
top
for
in the West,
Zion.
that was Zion.
Hey, hey,
Somebody give me the Pelicans starting lineup this year.
hey, Jessica, why this man talking like
Jeremiah
the Clippers can't beat
Fish,
the Lakers.
Herb Jones.
Say
We're
what?
gonna have
My
Zion. I don't
my
know. I can't give you a center because I don't know who's gonna start.
Don't
my
they got
elder.
Messi or something like that? Don't they got a center?
Missy.
Yeah, but
Missy,
I
yeah.
Messi.
don't know who's
This.
gonna start. We don't know who's gonna start. Messi,
Yeah,
he
but why?
trash.
But here the thing is, just why my elder talking like the Pelicans can't beat the almighty Lakers? Yeah, like the Lakers can't
Bitch,
beat
I
these.
don't even know how they can.
Some of that,
Hey,
bro.
Showtime. Probably like 5 years ago, we were just talking. Like I was telling you, nobody said they won't go there, and they didn't crawl out the rabbit hole. Nobody was coming there, Elder. I swear. If y'all wouldn't have got out that hole, nobody was coming there, bro.
Yeah, sitting here talking like the
Coming where?
almighty Lakers is gonna steamroll the Pelicans this year, man. What's up with
I'm
that?
Y'all
No,
just
got your
Elder
talking.
stimulus
Elder
I'm
package
talking
just
like
last
this
no.
hurt
night.
my
I'm
Now
just
feelings
y'all
like
talking
see
that the
y'all.
Lakers are definitely gonna be a better team than the
no,
Pelicans.
Elder talking
Everybody
like
knows
this
that.
hurt
Nah,
my
I can
feelings when
agree.
I've been saying this about
Not
the
even
Lakers before
close.
I
The
even
Pelicans
talked
and
to
the
Elder.
Lakers are not even close right now. They're not.
Where's
He
the
But
hurt.
I
trash?
do know
They're not.
Not
The
me.
Zion
Pelicans
is
are a
giving y'all
straight
that
up
work.
I
dumpster
know my
fire.
team, so
Hey, the
but guess
Pelicans
what?
need to
I
sell
didn't
a
come up
team like
here.
the Lakers did.
I didn't come up here
That's his
talking about my
trash,
team
man.
was the shit neither. Only thing I said was that I'm glad that they doing something. I said something is better than nothing. That's what I said. I ain't come up here talking about the Pelicans, this, that, and the third. But you can't not do nothing and expect something different. That's insanity. So hell yeah, do something. Shit. But
All I'm
I
saying
think
is, if
don't act
y'all were
like you
talking
hurt
about
my
how
feelings,
bad of the
Elder,
hold on,
because
y'all were talking
I've
about how
been
bad
talking
of the
like this about the
moves.
Lakers before you
Y'all were
even said
talking about
something.
hold on. Y'all were talking about how bad the moves the Pelicans made, the
I
bad
didn't say
pick,
that.
the bad trade. That's what we were talking about. Everybody else was talking about it. You were talking about it too, but we'll put you
I
out of it.
didn't say that they made
No
bad
problem.
moves.
They talked about the bad moves, the bad players that they didn't let go, the players they traded for, the bad trades, the picks, all this stuff, how bad the Pelicans are, and they ain't made no good moves. And all I said was they got a chance to be the worst in the West.
Well,
Who,
I don't
and
When
then
think
I
did
that
they
they
said,
get
made
back?
no good
then I
moves.
Real
said,
I
who
quick.
they
think
gonna be better than? The
I think Jordan
Lakers.
Poole. Oh shoot. I think Jordan Poole is better than CJ.
When
You
did they
think
get back
wrong.
for Brandon Ingram?
You think wrong.
Nothing.
Jordan Poole is not better than CJ McCollum.
They didn't
Please.
get
But
anything
you
for
got to
Brandon
think
Ingram.
when they
Got
Nah, they ain't
traded
getting nothing
Brandon
back for
Ingram.
Bi.
who's Brian Kelly Olynyk.
So yeah, they
They
don't
got
got
They
people
nothing.
got
that's not
Kelly
on the
Olynyk.
team no more. They got nothing.
They just
They
I
traded
got
just
Kelly
told you.
Olynyk.
But
Kelly
when
Olynyk.
we traded Brandon Ingram, David Griffin was the GM. So we can't discuss what he did. I'm glad they got rid of David Griffin. Y'all can hate on Joe Dumars, but look at all the shit that David Griffin did. He traded Bi and
But
didn't get
that was
nothing.
see that might be a what Dumars did. To be fair, might be a more detrimental trade if the season don't go right.
But you know what? It could be. If it could, maybe who knows? You don't know until you try, right? You got to do something. We ain't
That
been
was a
doing
good
nothing,
move
so
by
do some
David
shit.
Griffin. That was a good move by David
I
Griffin. Not
mean, but
David
look, you could look
Ingram.
at
It
you
could
how
have
you
been a
look at
good
it
move.
now.
I don't
Look,
care.
Jessica,
Brandon
look,
Ingram had
David
Jessica,
been
Griffin ain't
hurt.
there no more, so I don't care what
He
he
had been
did, whether it
hurt.
was good or bad.
Jessica. Look how you look
What's
at it.
up,
Cause
Trap?
look, when David Griffin got in there, that's when AD got traded. And what happened? He got a stimulus package for AD. Okay, cool. Now the same thing. Joe Dumars just got in there. He traded all. He making all these trades. That's the same thing. I just see the same.
Yeah,
Like
but
He
I
ain't
for the
said,
getting no
but okay,
it's
stimulus
the
so
But you
how
package
same
can't
many?
thing
get a
But
over and
Trap,
stimulus
over and
package
He
if
over.
you
ain't
don't
getting
got
no
the
stimulus
picks.
package though.
how long have David Griffin been the GM and
4 years.
ain't nothing shaking, ain't nothing
That was
happening.
longer than four,
But
wasn't it?
you do have to take into account that we have hella fucking injuries. Like that shit is like voodoo over there. They got a lot of injuries. So can't really say if it was good or bad because of the injuries and they just but the stuff that he was doing really just me right now I'm at a point you don't know how much longer you got with Zion. So do you go back with the
I
same
mean,
stuff you
Jessica,
had
but if
last
you
year or
look,
do you
if
just go out there and do what you
but look,
can,
Jessica,
get
if
what you
you look
can?
at it, for the last since we had every star from Chris Paul to AD, every year with the Pelicans have been injuries, right or wrong. Every year
Yeah. Yep.
we only when we make the playoffs, that's the only healthy season we have. That's the only health. Every other season, somebody's
When we
out. A
made the
star is out.
playoffs, was we even
Yeah.
we wasn't even healthy when we made the playoffs because Zion wasn't
Which
playing.
one? Which one?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one when we played against the Suns. It took them to 6 games or something.
Nah, that's the one when Zion got hurt before when he played
That's
the
what I'm
Lakers.
saying. We wasn't even healthy then when we
But like
made the
I said, that's the
playoffs.
only season. But I think that was his most played season.
What his?
Yeah, Zion, because he actually played the whole year, and then he got hurt in the playoffs. He got
I
hurt
don't know.
before the
I don't
playoffs.
know about that one. Was that his? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think
But
that was his
we
most
still
healthy
wasn't
season.
healthy in the playoffs. If he was healthy in the playoffs, who knows? We
But he
probably
know,
would
yeah,
have went a little
Zion
further.
never played. We talking about somebody who's supposed to be Hall of Fame talent, and he never played in the playoffs ever, ever,
Yeah,
Who?
that's a problem.
ever.
That's a
Zion.
problem.
Hey,
Zion never played in the playoffs.
hey,
That's the problem.
What up, Lanny? What up, my brother?
What it do, man?
What up, guys?
And the
What's
elder,
up,
I
ATL?
gotta add a comment.
That
You talk about he a gym rat. What's his name? Jabari. Eat
No, he
hot
said Kevin
Cheetos and play
Durant,
the
the gym
game
rat.
all
Kevin
day.
Durant is a gym rat.
Oh, I was about to say, cause Jabari eat hot Cheetos all day and play the game. Like nah. Like I say, he be lifetime. When Green was lifetime, and he did not want to come and play. But I mean that's off season, so I can't really talk about it. But we'll see. We'll see
Now,
who he
Houston
is.
offseason has been amazing.
Hey, Trap. Look, one thing I say about Jabari though, Trap. If you go look at his film on him in his rookie year, his second year to his third year, dude got
His work ethic good.
he
He
might
got
have
good
been
work ethic.
he might have been eating Cheetos at the time y'all had gotten in the gym together with Jalen Green, but bro gang got better now. He been in that weight.
I can't knock that. I can't knock that, but I just know the type of player he is.
Man,
so
Jabari good, man. I'll take him.
No. I didn't say he bad. Nah, he not worse than Green.
Look,
Like
I
I
just
said, I'm
want to
not
say
saying he
something real quick
bad,
he
but
about to work.
to
see what he
Trap.
becomes.
KD, man.
Look, Trap, I just want to say
KD.
something. You can't get no worse than what you already is. So you might as well, do something and see what happens.
Yeah.
Can't get no
Green was
worse.
just in Houston.
So
I think
Atlantean,
a change of scenery gonna do something for him. He was just Houston, just different. If you ever been to Houston, you know Houston different.
So Atlantean, what you think about y'all offseason?
Shit, A+. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Raphael Stone, he making all the right plays though. He doing his job, and I'm happy with it.
Hey, Atlanta, man. Elder said, man, y'all gave that boy all that money, man.
Who?
Elder, you were talking about Doran Finney-Smith.
Yeah, we just had to take him out the Lakers' hands. They needed that nigga. Y'all needed that shooter and that wing defender. I needed that nigga, dog.
I like the replacement we got for him. I'll tell you this. One of the best. Now, of course, y'all know I like Kevin Durant, but one of the best moves I think that Houston did, locking old boy up for that price for 5 years. Yeah, I like that. I really like that.
24 million.
That's a team. That's a super team friendly deal for the third. What is he? Third pick in the draft. And I know he's gonna get better. He ain't got no choice but to become a better player hanging out with Kevin Durant for the next 2 years.
And then we
gotta get better.
We got Van Fleet back for
for a nice number.
Man, Raphael Stone getting it done, bro. Everybody taking.
Now I'm surprised by that Van Fleet deal. For him to take that kind of a pay cut, wow.
Steven Adams, he been getting it done, bro.
But
the only one I question is the Capella move. I don't know about that one. That's the only move I'm questioning. I think Lindell would have been better.
This is what I want to know, Lanny. Who gonna get the backup point guard minutes?
Reed Shepherd? Oh,
they gonna give it to Shepherd?
I think we can see a nice playing with a. If Reed Shepherd can get shot is as good as I think it is, that's gonna be nice minutes. As far as the backup ball handler,
I don't know if he's ready yet. I don't know if he's ready yet. Not for a championship team. I don't know if Reed ready yet. I think we just load up on players and we might package something and try to bring another guard in.
They do got Holiday. Hey, Atlanta, you know what I think they might do though, Atlanta? Now that I think about it. You can put Amon Thompson at the one and put Doran Finney-Smith on the floor with Cam Whitmore. See, they can run different lineups. Amon Thompson versatile, so
got a lot of versatility on that team.
Yeah, so
I think Houston is right there behind OKC as favorites.
Houston is live to make the finals next year for sure.
Because one thing, Lanny, you got to have something you can rely. You can lean on night in, night out, especially when you ain't making shots. And they got size. They was number 1 in rebounding, and it was top 5 in defense.
And KD don't got to play the 5 no more.
KD
or the 4. He ain't even got to play the 4 if he don't want.
KD ain't got to play the 4. Yeah, I mean, he can just go out there and be Kevin Durant. He can just score the ball at will without.
We need
to start Jabari at the 4. Jabari need to start at the 4.
Yeah, he got to.
I agree.
Nah, you gotta start the 4.
Single, Jabari, KD, Van Fleet, and Amon Thompson. That should be our starting lineup.
Yeah, that should be it.
No, I'm excited for the Rockets. I think, hey, it could be 1-2 again, y'all, in the West. It could be OKC Rockets again, 1-2. I would not be surprised if that took place.
Is that old man gonna be on the
I don't
Lakers
know.
when the
I don't
season
know.
starts?
Getting over the Mavericks though, man.
They got to get Kyrie back though. They're gonna be good, but they got to get Kyrie back to compete.
But having D'Lo as a placeholder is not a bad deal.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, but D'Lo defense, man,
and Cooper Flash still developing too, so he's not just gonna come in and just.
I think Dallas gonna compete. I think the Spurs gonna be right there. I really do.
Oh yeah.
Spurs gonna be right there.
I think all 3 Texas teams. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and all 3 Texas teams will be in the top 6 in the West.
Top 6.
Give me that juice. Give me that juice you drinking.
Top 6.
I'm
gonna go out on a limb. That's a hot take.
Houston and Dallas is gonna be top.
Thunder.
I think Houston only guaranteed for that, but
that's why it's a hot take, Elder.
I've seen Stranger. All 3 teams are good. You know what? I don't know why San Antonio won. San Antonio stacked, man. They got a center today, so they don't have to worry about old boy playing center. Man, I mean, man.
Y'all think OKC gonna be back?
And the crazy thing is, they said the reason that San Antonio did not go all in on KD is because they're still waiting on Giannis, the Giannis announcement.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, I was just about to ask that question. Do y'all think he gives that?
I don't.
What?
Hey, look at what they're doing, y'all.
He's not moving.
Giannis won't back on the team. They're re-signing all of them. So they're doing all this to keep.
I told Show that already. He's not moving.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
He's not moving.
Giannis ain't going nowhere.
I don't know if Giannis moves before the season starts, but if Milwaukee get off to a trash start and start looking real bad by the trade deadline, I could see him making that request.
They're going to be bad regardless.
Problem is, it's the East. Doc Rivers going to be able to compete in the East no matter what. It's the weak ass East with all the stars hurt. He gonna compete. I guarantee Milwaukee be right there, y'all.
They'll get out the first round.
They're gonna be right there all year.
I
they still got enough talent.
No, man.
At least I think Oklahoma City probably gonna end up back in the West Conference Finals. I saw Jalen Williams had wrist surgery, but they just might end up right back in West Conference Finals.
I can see them in Houston in the West Conference Finals. That would not surprise me, y'all.
I just
them and San Antonio if they stay healthy. San Antonio gonna be good, y'all. They're gonna be real good.
I just think Houston though, Elder. I think Houston this year they're gonna take a leap though. I do believe.
San Antonio got the athletes to match up with them, y'all, and then they got that darn
match up with who?
With Houston. They do.
They can't beat Houston.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
Who not beating Houston?
They're not
San Antonio can't. I don't know about that, bro.
They're not ready yet.
They got Fox. They got Vic. I mean, that's the 2 guys you need. Castro, he's learning. He's developing.
So, Elder, you think Wemby will he be a top 5 player this year? You think he could take that?
Wemby,
man.
Yeah. If he just stay healthy, he will. He gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. I actually think Wemby gonna have an opportunity to be the MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year if he stay healthy.
I think he was.
And I think his injury was a freak thing. Blood clots in the shoulder. It wasn't. I don't think that's nothing that's going to linger with him.
Yeah, he was balling, bro. He was the clear cut favorite for Defensive Player of the Year.
The Gary Trent Jr. just re-signed with the Bucks too.
See, that's all Giannis, bro. Giannis is telling them I want this guy, this guy.
But who they gonna get for a big? They're not gonna sign Aiden or anybody else.
I mean, I don't know who they're gonna get for a big. They re-signed Portis though.
This Milwaukee thing is just a waste of time. Giannis just wasting another year.
We not. Ain't nobody saying they're gonna come out the East or even be a top 6 seed in the East, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just think they're gonna compete. I think they're gonna be right there.
If you can go to the Spurs, if Giannis went to the Spurs, I put them at number 1 in the West. So if you can do that, why are you still?
The problem is, hold on. The problem is who you giving up for Giannis if you the Spurs.
They got the pick to do it.
I hate. See, they could have just if Giannis had stopped, wasn't BSing around, they could have got Harper. But now, do you still trade Harper or do you trade Castle? One of them has to be a part of the trade.
I don't see them trading Castle at all, bro.
We the team with the pieces to get Giannis, man. We the Rockets, bro.
I think it's 3 teams, 3 people off limits for the Spurs: Fox, Castle, and Wemby.
Yeah.
All of them off limits, bro. They probably will still trade these rookies because they ain't done nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? They would trade them rookies, but would Milwaukee want that? The rookies and freaking Harrison Barnes and Keldon Davis. I mean Keldon.
I think a
it
package
might be a 3-team trade. I can see this being
I think a package surrounded by Keldon Johnson, Dylan Harper, because it's still the number 2 pick in the draft.
I trade Giannis for a bunch of guards, bro. I don't think so.
Keldon
They
Johnson
need a guard now, but it ain't gonna matter if Giannis gone. Shit.
Man, when are we gonna get him?
Hey, didn't San Antonio draft the guy they call Giannis, the young Giannis or little Giannis?
No.
Who drafted him?
Little Giannis.
There's a guy in the draft that they compared to Giannis.
Chicago.
The
hell
Bulls?
no. Him?
The Bulls got him?
Yeah. Noah.
Bulls. I want to see them.
Giannis.
I want to see them 3. You ain't even seen him play, bro.
No, I know what you're talking. He's from France, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's his body type and play style. When Giannis got to the league, Giannis was a skinny little kid. That's what they're looking at.
A bean pole.
Man, we got to start comparing these guys. The next KD, next Giannis.
The players still got to go put in the work.
Going to do player comparison. That's just what they call them. but him being that long and lanky with that Brazilians guy that Chicago got, man, they got a.
Hey, Atlanta, you like them? You like Hey, I saw you. It says on the comments that you like but the Lakers picked up.
Man, I ain't never seen. I ain't never paid attention to the dude on the court. I know he's been out there. Where he come from?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
He play on Memphis too.
Yeah, I seen him on the court in Memphis. I'd never really seen him play, man. So I wouldn't depend on him, Elder.
Hey, I didn't depend on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Hey, Dorian Finney-Smith was hitting shots for y'all, though, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna see if this guy can hit shots.
I think that's what we forget. Finney-Smith was shooting like over 40% from 3.
Man,
he considered a better shooter.
He's gonna be at the end of the bench where he's gonna be at. That's where he's gonna be.
I'm still wondering, is LeBron gonna force a trade? Elder, is LeBron gonna force a trade?
I pray he do.
Homie said he said
I would be so happy, bro. I would be so happy. I'm already back in the mix because I remember I told y'all my retirement came because of Jeannie Buss. It came because of the Lakers front office. Now that the Lakers have been sold like I've been wanting for years, I'm back in the mix. So it don't have nothing to do with LeBron. Now LeBron would just be the extra. It would be the ice cream on top of the chocolate cake is what that would be. If he decides to force his way out because he can't control the Lakers no more, I would be extremely happy.
Yeah, Finney-Smith shot 41% from 3 last year.
LaRavia shot 43.
Who hit the most threes?
I didn't look and see.
Total threes made.
I didn't look and see. Well, it had to be old boy because he played a lot more minutes than LaRavia.
Yeah.
They had the same. Well, you know what? I don't mean that because they had the same production. Actually, they had the same production even though he played less minutes.
Finney-Smith made 129 threes. He attempted 314. What's this guy named? LaRavia.
Yeah, I never really heard of that kid.
What's his first name?
Jake.
LaRavia.
Hey, Show.
He looked like Dalton Connect.
Hey, would you take Chris Paul? Would you take Chris Paul? Your Clippers?
Oh man, look, bro.
LaRavia only shot 38% from 3.
See what I'm saying? That's a long way from 40.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, bro, I'm not. Look, me personally, I'm not high on LaRavia. I watched him play. I'm not high on the kid. But to answer your question, homie, man, the Clippers, bro, look up, bro. For optics, I get it. For a storyline, signing for a vet man, but until the Clippers address, until they get a 3-and-D or a two-way player for the backcourt, starting at Giant Harden and get a power forward, man, we ain't, bro. We can make no noise like that, man. We still got ways to go. I see. Look, I don't even think we need too much. I say get a backup center in a John Collins type player. I'm happy.
Got the backup center
They
already.
got the backup center, right?
We got the backup center. Now I need the power forward. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on the power. And now we get a power forward. I'm happy. I'm celebrating. But right now, man, I'm pissed off because I'm seeing John Collins might be headed somewhere else, to Miami, and Bobby Portis, he re-signed with the Bucks, right? So
yeah. Another move I don't understand, but go ahead.
I don't know where else out there. I'm getting nervous about that, bro. We gotta have some signs now. Houston got bigger, but they got all that length. They got KD and Oklahoma City is big team. Spurs a big team.
Hey, where you getting your stats from? Whoever said LaRavia shot 38%. Where you get that from?
Basketball Reference.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't know what you're looking at. I'm looking at their stats compared to each other. Dorian Finney-Smith played 63 games. LaRavia played 66. Smith averaged 8.7. LaRavia averaged 7. Total rebounds, 3.9. Assists, 1.5 for old boy Smith, 2.5 for LaRavia. Same steal.
I just looked at LaRavia's year.
I'm looking at it right
last
now.
year he played for Sacramento. LaRavia shot if you round up 39% on 3 attempts, he shot 44% from the field. Finney-Smith,
I got some total different stats than you got. I got 47.5% from the field, 42.3 from the 3.
So y'all, the Pistons about to get sound like to me they're about to get Malik Monk in a sign and trade for Dennis Schroeder.
I thought he was signed with didn't he sign with somebody else?
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
No. I was looking at the stats from Sacramento. Yeah,
I'm looking
he
at
shot better in Memphis than he did in Sacramento.
I looked at the season stats. That's why I gave you 66 games to 63 games. He shot for the season 47.5% and 42.3% from 3.
He played better in Memphis than he did in Sacramento.
Because he got more of an opportunity. I agree.
Yeah, because Memphis been having so many problems with Ja being out and injuries.
Yeah, he just got the opportunity there. He gonna get the opportunity in LA too. Why?
Yeah, sound like Monk. It sound like the Pistons in Sacramento. They're about that deal right now.
I tell you what, Dalton Connect better than he is. I tell you that.
I think Connect a better shooter.
He better than him, period.
Well, yeah, he had 30-point games. Dog Connect had some big games this season. Until the trade.
I would rather have. Look, man, you might well stick by Dog Connect than but me personally, that's just me though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, why would you just jump off of Dog Connect?
Because Dog Connect is trash defensively. Trash.
And this kid ain't good defensively.
Yeah, he is. Go look. Y'all don't even know this kid, and y'all trying to give a.
I watch him.
Who watched him?
Me.
You think he trash?
I don't think he is good. I don't think he's no good defender.
Okay. Have you watched Dog Connect?
Yeah,
I know Dog Connect is bad defensively.
Dog Connect is actually worse. He's the worst defender on the Lakers. The worst. He worse than Luka. He worse than AR. He's horrible defensively. And if he ain't hitting a shot, he ain't doing nothing for you. Nothing. To sit here and say Dog Connect better than this dude, y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all, hey,
I done seen Dog Connect have
your team all
great
day.
games.
Nah, man.
There's a reason they were looking. Hey, there's a reason they were looking to get rid of Dalton Connect. Watch how
they needed a big man.
Hey, watch how Dalton Connect be just like the dude that was in Miami, from UCLA. Remember how he came out blazing his rookie year?
Hawkins.
Yeah. And then you see how he's on the end of the benches next year. Watch what Dalton Connect be. I don't care where he at. Watch. Dalton Connect he's a high flyer athlete like that, but he ain't a great lateral mover, none of that. He's not that kind of athlete, y'all. He's not. He can jump. That's it. He can
put the ball in the hole though.
He can shoot. He can shoot. That's it. But he's
score.
Streaky. He's streaky.
Shout out to T Street. He said LaRavia will show flashes, but he ain't it.
We're gonna find out.
Well, he the Memphis fan.
We're gonna find out.
Hey, Elder, would you trade? So if you get Aiden, would you trade Austin Reed?
For what? For who?
I don't need to trade Austin Reeves if they get Aiden.
For who would I trade them for? I'm asking who you want me to trade them for.
A lot of those executives, they actually like Austin Reeves, y'all.
Man, the Lakers have no desire to get rid of Austin Reeves, bro. If somebody not doing something crazy offer for him, he ain't going nowhere.
I like him too, but we seen in the playoffs his numbers ain't the same.
That ain't true. You saw this year in the playoffs, his number ain't the same. That's all. Austin Reeves actually has some great playoff series. Go back and check.
I think if like for instance, like I said, if LeBron acts out and Cleveland make that offer to get him, I think that look. I'm not a Laker guy either, but getting Jared Allen and Garland or whatever that package look like.
I'd take Hunter too. If they don't want to give up Garland, I would take Jared Allen and Hunter.
I think Hunter would be a better fit because Hunter is a great, I say really good defender that can average 12 to 15 points a game.
Hey, Elder, y'all gonna have to trade Bron to have a balanced team. Y'all ain't gonna be balanced. Y'all ain't gonna have no defense.
No, he not.
But if you replace LeBron James with DeAndre Hunter and Jared Allen, they had defense then.
Oh yeah, and athleticism and size.
To me,
any of the packages from those teams we talked about would be great. Any of them would be. To me, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Show. My bad.
To me, my Clippers and your Lakers. To me, they got a lot of work to do, bro. I like Brook Lopez. I like y'all getting Aiden. I like Aiden. Actually, y'all, they get Aiden. That to me, that's a great move.
To me, the Lakers are doing what they said they want to do. They want to get bigger. And they want to get more athletic, and they want to get younger, and that's what they doing.
Y'all gotta have Aiden. Y'all gotta have.
Yeah, they need Aiden. Sure. They need Aiden.
Y'all don't get Aiden, bro.
But if they get Allen, that'd be even better than getting Aiden.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna front, y'all. I've always liked Aiden. I just think he's been in bad situations with bad teammates, stuff like that. People say he was unmotivated, all this kind of stuff. But that book is a walking double-double, bro.
He lost his job to Klingon, though.
I don't think he cares up in Portland, bro. Honestly, I don't think he's motivated. He got his money for what? And you drafting centers. I mean, would you be motivated? You know what I mean? You showing me you don't care. I just think he needs to be in a situation. And see, like now, if he ain't going to produce now, he ain't never going to produce because y'all know how it is in a contract year. You got to produce. He's in a contract year now.
The problem with Aiden is all mental with him.
Well, I think Luka can help him a lot. Luka makes most centers look good. Don't matter who the hell they are. He make them look good. So if Aiden is already
the one that would fit better is Time Lord, but he's not healthy. So
who?
Robert Williams would fit with Luka better.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, so y'all got to make a trade to get Aiden?
No, we don't.
No, Aiden is gonna get bought out. But why wouldn't Robert Williams fit better? He's
an undersized center, and he don't really.
I'm just talking about the play style.
I don't think he offers anything besides a lob threat. Really, he's a
lob
decent
threat and defense.
He's a decent defender. He's a
better defender than Aiden.
I don't know about that. I'm sorry, I don't know about that.
I am 100% sure about that. And I've seen him in high leverage situations. His problem was Robert Williams' problem has always been health.
On the court, size, he only 6'8", 6'9".
On the court, he has been a better defender. I mean, I'm just talking
I
about
think
player for player.
I don't know about the better defender. I think Ayton is still a good defender. Ayton ain't no trash defender. And then Ayton definitely way better than him offensively. Got way more bag, way better than him offensively. And he's
You don't need a bag at center with Luka Doncic.
And he's a better rebounder than him. Way better rebounder than him.
But you don't need a bag offensively with Luka.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I want a center that can stop and pop. I do. I want a center that can knock down the 15, 18-footer. Ayton can do that. I want a center that can do more.
Who look better with Luka? Who look better with Luka?
I actually think Ayton would look better with Luka.
No, I'm going to ask you a question based off of who's played with him. Who looked better with Luka? Daniel Gafford or KP?
I can't lie, bro. I didn't even watch him when he had KP. I didn't even watch him.
Come on, man.
I'm just being honest. I didn't watch Dallas. I mean, he was hurt most of the time. They were arguing and shit. I didn't watch it, so I can't give an honest assessment.
Well, Priest, you can't depend on Robert Williams to play starters minutes anyways, bro.
No, that's what I said. I said, I'm just talking about the style of play.
I don't think Robert Williams is on the level of Ayton either. He's not. He's just not on the level of DeAndre Ayton, bro. He's a better
But
center.
Gafford is not on the level of Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis is a much better offensive player than Daniel Gafford. But Daniel Gafford fits better
if you
with
look at
Luka
Porzingis' numbers, I bet Porzingis' numbers were way better than Gafford's when he played with him. I don't even have to go. I just know that because he's a better player. But I don't remember him playing it because I didn't watch Dallas then. But I bet his numbers look better than Gafford's. What is Gafford? Even though Gafford dunking on that, what's he averaging? 12, 11, maybe? It ain't like Gafford a walking double-double with Luka. He just highlights with the dunks. Hey, I tell you this. I know this. Lively looked way better than Gafford. I can tell you that. And Lively got way more skills than Gafford. That's why they want to get rid of Gafford. Lively looked way better than Gafford. And he was a rookie.
I should have got Gafford in the trade.
No, they wanted too much, and it's just such bad blood. I think if old boy traded anything to the Lakers right now, it doesn't matter. He could trade us Dante Exum. I think they'd have a coffin outside us. They'd ready to kill us. But I don't think he could make a trade with the Lakers right now if he wanted to.
No, I'm talking about when y'all traded Luka and AD. Yeah, I should have got Gafford back.
I wish they would have. I really do. I wanted Gafford and Show. You remember this, don't you? Show, you remember this, don't you? You remember me talking to you about Gafford when he was in Chicago? I said the Lakers need to get him.
Yeah.
I wanted Gafford when he was in Chicago, y'all, before he went to Washington.
Because Gafford fits better with Luka.
But Gafford is not better than DeAndre Ayton. I think
I didn't say he would. See, that's what I think. That's what the thing that getting thrown out. I never said he was a better player. I said he fits better with Luka based off of how he plays.
I disagree because DeAndre Ayton is just as much a lob threat as Gafford is, and he has way more offensive skills. And I actually think he's better than Gafford defensively.
I have no evidence that DeAndre Ayton is a good defender, even when he wasn't playing with bad teammates. Because when they made their finals run, he wasn't playing with bad teammates. Then
he put up 18 and 12 too. What he put up 18 and 12 during that finals run too.
But he was bad defensively. The team was good defensively around him.
Again, I would love for him to come and play with.
I'm not saying it's a bad pickup.
He would be a great fit.
My whole point to say was the better pickup would be a guy like Jared Allen. But
I disagree because I don't think Allen can't do like with Allen. It's pick and roll. That's it. Pick and roll. When old boy, you got pick and roll, you got pick and pop, you got all kind of options with Ayton that you don't have with Allen.
Nah, DeAndre Ayton ain't no better player than Jared Allen.
Why would Portland?
I didn't say. I said you have more offensive. I think Allen. I think is a better defender than Ayton. I will say.
No, he's a better player. Completely.
He's not. He's not a better offensive player. No, he's not. He's not better offensively than Ayton. No, he's not.
I'm talking about complete player.
He's a better. What else you talking about? Because he's not a better rebounder. He ain't a better rebounder than Ayton. Go look.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Elder, I don't think y'all gonna get Ayton, bro. Because why would they buy Ayton?
Why would they what?
Why would they buy him up?
Because they
got 4 centers. They got 4 centers now.
They already agreed to Landon.
Yeah, they already agreed to the buyout.
He cleared away with some wins.
They got to wait till he clear a waiver. That's the only reason he ain't signed.
Yeah.
That
He
ain't
So,
got
gonna
to
be
get
fine.
what teams looking at him besides the Lakers, though?
He too young of a player to
the teams that were. They all signed centers today.
on
I
buyout.
think one team. I mean, just looking, I heard rumors.
He
Milwaukee.
a
I'm
number
just
one
hearing
pick,
rumors.
man. He a number one pick, dog.
Yeah, he got a lot of talent, bro. He got a lot of talent.
So,
And I'm telling you, the Lakers, I'd be shocked if they don't get him. It'll be a move. It'd be somebody coming and steal him at the last minute. Because when the Lakers wouldn't re-sign Dorian Finney-Smith, see, Bron wouldn't take the discount, so they didn't have the MLE. The way they got that MLE was not signing Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, Elder,
and that let me know that they was trying to sign somebody else. So this all makes sense to me now.
Elder, but they don't got that new owner. They don't really care about spending money like that. The same way how
No, that's not. That's not. You still have a cap, though, bro. He's gonna spend money, but you still have a cap. So he can't go over the cap. He can't go over the second, all that stuff. He still is capped. It ain't baseball or stuff like that. But he will spend the money when need to. You see, like what he. I'm gonna tell you where he gonna come in at. Say you get an Ayton, and Ayton is that player, and you see that he works with Luka, you will re-up him at a high dollar. That's where he's gonna come in at. That's where he'll come in at.
Y'all still got Gabe?
Right now, yeah.
How would you like him on Golden State?
Who?
Ayton.
I think Ayton. I think actually would do well with Golden State. I do.
Okay.
I think he do well.
His demands were he wanted to play for a team that could get a chance to win a championship.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
I think Golden State was a team they named too. I forgot about them. I know it was San Antonio, but they signed a center today. There was somebody else that signed a center today too.
And Golden State.
Then there was Golden State and the Lakers.
Clippers.
Yeah, Golden State and the Lakers.
They said the Lakers
Houston,
going to get
Houston
Andre
Rockets
Drummond.
with Clint Capella. Houston Rockets with Clint Capella.
Yeah, but Golden State, I don't think Golden State, they don't have a MLE. I don't think they have a MLE to sign, so they don't even have that kind of money. So and he gave up $10 million.
Shout out Brian Pump. He said, Shaw heard my Sixers finna trade at center. Lakers better be ready to relearn Andre Drummond.
We're gonna get the wrong Andre, bro. DeAndre. We're gonna get Andre, not DeAndre, huh?
Man, Paul George over there looking dumb as hell, man.
Bro. I mean, it ain't a done deal, but everything looks like the Lakers are gonna sign him. Him and Luka. And if he goes somewhere else, that would be devastating to the Lakers. I can tell you that now.
So if y'all sign Ayton, would that put y'all though?
They still got I mean, that's a good start. You still got to get a backup center. They don't have no center right now, so you need a backup center still if you sign him. And I think the Lakers will still need another wing. So that's why I was hoping they get like DeAnthony Melton, somebody like that, because they're trying to get him too. Now, if they get DeAnthony Melton, LaRava, and Ayton, I like that. And then the rookies. I ain't off on the Lakers signed old guys this year. They guys are not 18, 19 years old. Everybody they signed was 21. I think the guy they drafted was 21, and the two unrestricted guys undrafted guys they got are like 23 years old. So I'm looking at them guys being back of the bench guys that can get minutes.
Where was Milton last?
Remember, he got hurt. He got hurt for what's the name? The beginning of the year. I forgot who he played for, but whoever he played for, he got hurt like at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen him all year.
So he missed the season, but he healthy now.
So you don't think Bronny gonna take that next level? That step?
Who?
Bronny.
Man, Bronny go with his daddy. Oh, the nigga. Head to Dallas, or head to New York, or head to Cleveland.
Bronny and his daddy gonna stay right there in Cali.
They probably, hey, you know what? Sis, you probably right, because Bron be bluffing and trying to intimidate and all that. But see, this the thing though. This the thing though. If you sign Ayton and you get DeAndre Melton and you get LaRavia, how you gonna say this team ain't a little bit better with the draft picks that they got? How you gonna say this team can't compete? So now you killing his. Now you killing what he's saying. Oh, I want to play with a team that's trying to. Well, this team got better. Clearly, they got better, and you were third last year. So why couldn't you come back and play and make this team better? So it's gonna actually kill his argument of the Lakers ain't trying to compete. That's why he said I'm watching, I'm looking. So all he gonna do is if they get all these guys, he gonna be like, you know what? I think we could do something with this team, and he gonna stay his ass there.
Oh, he said the Lakers ain't trying to compete.
Yes, and when I got home.
Why? How they not trying to compete? They got Luca.
That's what he's saying. That if you go look at what his agent put out there, he's saying that they're looking at the future with Luca, but LeBron cares about winning, so that's why they throwing it.
What
Hinting
up,
at
Billy
he's
Boy?
open
Oh,
to
I thought
a
LeBron
trade.
said. I thought LeBron said rings don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
He
So
did say
why?
that.
So
Yeah.
He's
he
a
ain't worried
walking. Hey,
about
LeBron
winning.
is a walking contradiction. Sis, he did say that.
Yeah.
Oh, he confused the hell
But
out of
not
me.
no, he mad. LeBron is mad because he can't. If you listen real close to what that agent said, he told y'all, "Hey, we enjoyed our relationship with you, Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. Why? Because y'all let us control y'all. This
Right.
new owner, he ain't having it, and you already know it. That's the first thing. Y'all go back and look what he did when he got the Dodgers. He got rid of a lot of old guys that wasn't getting it done. That's the first thing he did. But guess what? They start winning chips. And people say, well, this ain't baseball. You can't buy your way. You can still get rid of old guys that don't produce. This is why LeBron opted in. If
Hey,
he
you
had
can still
Pelinka,
buy your.
hey,
What you mean you can't buy your way?
well, baseball don't have no salary cap. And
They
they
don't
be
have a salary cap, but they have a tax system.
but they be spending and he don't care. He paid the tax and don't care, bro. What
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
is
And he
this.
won't care about paying the
What
tax in the NBA either.
what I'm saying is this. Um it's the penalty's too deep. You ain't gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now that it's more than just a tax. You lose picks and all it is. It's too deep in the NBA to just spend like that. But what this dude, bless you, man. What this dude is doing is letting them know that you can't control. You're not gonna be able to control this thing. You ain't gonna be able to run it. And if LeBron would have done, remember, they all thought LeBron was gonna opt out, do the 2-year deal again. 1-1. That's what everybody thought. All of a sudden he pivot. Why? If you opt out, guess what? You don't have a trade clause no more. So even if the Lakers sign you, they can trade your ass. They would have control. That's the only reason I told everybody he's gonna opt in because he ain't gonna give that control. And that's why he opted in.
LeBron just likes attention. That's all.
Yeah.
That and he likes control. He's a narcissist. He likes control. The same reason, think about it, the same reason he left Miami is the same reason he would leave LA if the situation is right. He can't control it and he still wants to play.
And
I
you
mean,
know
I
where he
could
would,
really,
and
I could really see
and that's
LeBron
why,
wanting to
and I
leave.
and you
Leaving,
can
yeah.
say y'all can say I'm harping on it, but that's why I think if he went back to Cleveland, he would have the control again. That's the place where
He
he had the
would.
most control.
And that's why, hey, Priest, that's why I asked, is Cleveland, after what happened this year that was pretty embarrassing, is Cleveland desperate enough? Think about what
happened?
Cleveland did, y'all. Cleveland went out and got DeAndre Hunter. Everybody like, wow, that's a huge move for the team that's in first place. They really going for it. Everybody had Cleveland and what's the name in the finals. Cleveland and Boston going to the Eastern Conference. They
But
got
didn't
smoked.
Cleveland get hurt last year?
They did, but they got smoked too.
Yeah, when they was hurt.
Yeah.
They
Nah,
wasn't hurt
I don't
like
even think
that.
that would have mattered. I think they still would have lost,
They
honestly.
weren't hurt like that.
So yeah, they
Oh,
weren't.
okay.
So if they desperate like that, because they know that backcourt, as much as you love those two players, you just can't do it with a 6-1
And
and
they can't.
6-2
Yeah,
loss.
But
that's the
y'all
thing.
think y'all think LeBron moved needles? Like he moved a needle?
I'm gonna tell you right
He
now,
will
sis,
move the needle in the
if
East.
he go to Cleveland and you
Mm-hmm.
keep Mitchell and you keep Mobley,
LeBron
Yes.
and Mitchell.
especially if you keep Hunter, if you keep Hunter too, so LeBron ain't got to guard the threes, man. Yeah, they would be the favorites in the East next year. Why? Who left? Boston ain't there.
And hold on,
Ain't
Elder.
there.
And they got Lonzo Ball too.
Yeah, you got Lonzo. That's right. They signed Lonzo. I forgot about that.
No, they
Yeah,
traded Isaac Okoro for Lonzo.
Lonzo Ball. Yeah, I really if the LeBron went there and they gave up like Allen and just moved Mobley to the 5 and give up Allen and the guard. I
And
really
Garland.
believe I really believe Cleveland would be the number one team. They would be, the number
In the
one team to
East.
come out the East. Yeah, they'd be the favorites to come out the East. I really
They
believe
will
I
that.
could
be.
see
If he
that.
goes
I
to
could
the
see
Knicks,
that.
I think the Knicks will be the favorite to come out the East. I really do.
So whoever team he go to, one of them top
Well, in
teams.
the East. Now,
Yeah,
if he goes to
complete.
Dallas, I don't necessarily know he's gonna be the favorite to come out of the West. I
No,
don't.
I'm just talking about the
No.
East. Though. I'm
I
just talking
Yeah,
think
the
about.
East. I
when you
think
talk
pretty much
about
any team in the
I
East.
think Cleveland more than New York because of the pieces there. Because I
Yeah,
like
Orlando.
how it would fit with him, right? Because Brunson got to have a ball in his hand. We saw Brunson does not.
I
I've
don't agree
seen,
with that, bro. I do not
huh?
agree with that. I don't agree with
But
that.
I think damn, what I'm sorry. I think
Well,
the D Mitch is better off the ball than Brunson. I'll put it like that.
How do Priest? Hold on a second, brother. How do you say that when first off, D. Mitch has never been off the ball in his whole NBA career ever?
He
But
has been off the ball with Garland on offense. Yes, he has.
Okay, I watched
He
that.
has played off the ball.
I watched that, bro. I don't call that off the ball. I don't. But I watched it, and I don't call it off the ball. When he in the game, he's controlling that ball. Garland has his time where he gets to run the show and all of that, but D. Mitch has got that ball. Now, I'll tell you this. Brunson has shown us he was way off the ball in Dallas, and he was extremely productive. Because Luka
No, he wasn't. He was more productive when Luka got hurt.
Yeah, sure too.
Bro, he was productive even when Luka was playing. What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Oh, my God. That's
Nobody
like the worst.
knew.
That's one of the worst mistakes Dallas ever made. Was not.
Nobody knew what they had with Brunson until Luka got hurt. When Brunson started putting up all them 40-point games, Brunson was like a role player with Luka on the court.
I disagree, but that's fine. I think Brunson can clearly play off the ball. I don't think Donovan Mitchell's a great off the ball player. I think he's more effective with the ball in his hands. But I think he can do the shared load like I think this year he shared with Garland. He can share with LeBron because LeBron's showing now he don't have to have the ball in his hand. He plays well off the ball. He would rather Luka and AR and all them handle the ball. That saves him energy. LeBron is fine.
Okay. So in Dallas we got 9.3 points, 8.2 points, 12.6 points, and 16 points. Right for Brunson.
Yeah.
Right now, that playoff run that he averaged 21 points, because that's where he earned that contract with the Knicks. You gotta remember how many games Luka missed.
How many did he miss in that playoff?
Hold on. Because he had, I'm about to go to it. Because he had those big 40-point games versus Utah.
Now you do know they already had him pegged to go to New York before the playoffs even, and they was already saying that.
No, that's where he earned that check though. Because in Dallas,
but they were committing the check to him before he even earned it. You do know that, right? Because everybody was tripping on, man, the Knicks gonna pay him that. Nah, they're not gonna pay him. Nah, they ain't gonna give him that much. And they did. Now he went out in the playoffs and balled. Don't get me wrong, he went out in the playoffs and balled, but they didn't change their number once he went and balled. They still gave him that number. They were already committed to that number to get him to come because they knew what kind of player he was. How many of y'all are big on college basketball?
I enjoy it thoroughly.
Who watches it?
I watch it. That's why
I know these Villanova guys have been really good in the pros. The Lakers grabbed this dude, the guest led the nation in scoring for Villanova. What's he like? I don't watch college basketball, so I don't know what he's like.
You don't know Priest? Priest, you be knowing college boy.
The guy from Villanova that the Lakers picked up. I guess he led the league in scoring, college in scoring. He's a 5-year senior or something like that.
Yeah, he's a good player. You talking about the one that y'all got at 36?
Dixon? Is that his name? Dixon? No. The guy at 36 was the guy from that went to Kentucky and went to Arkansas with Patino or whatever.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Calipari. No, is it Dixon? Is that his name? You
talking about the big? Like the little short big?
Yeah.
He's too short. I think he's a decent player. Yeah, but he played center at Villanova. And he had problems when he played us. He had problems when he played against traditional bigs.
Who was us?
I'm a UConn fan. So.
Oh, okay. I know that.
So he had problems when he played against like actual big guys. Or guys with athleticism. He can score.
But he's really a power forward, though, isn't he?
You remember that guy that Golden State had back in the day? What is his name? That thought he didn't get enough touches.
That was carrying the league up, and then he bounced out the league right after that?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about number 7 was it? He had bounce, too, a little bit. Big dude with bounce. Darker skin dude. Man, I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name. Yeah.
He's kind of on that same kind of, and he played for Villanova too, which is crazy. But he's kind of.
He played with Steph. Y'all say he played with Steph.
Yeah, he played with Steph, but he said that was the hardest thing because Steph you don't get to do your thing with Steph. Pascal, yeah, there you go. Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal. There you go. Yep.
That's what it reminds you of? Oh, that's I'm with that because Pascal can score. That dude was legit. He could score. He could score.
But he was too small.
Hey, El, let me
Especially
ask
with
you this.
everybody getting bigger. Because he never played the 4 and he don't have a good enough, consistent enough jump shot. So he played with his back to the basket. So
okay.
Hey, El, let me ask you this question though: if y'all do get Aiden and LeBron decides still he want to leave, trade me to Cleveland, what players you would take from Cleveland if y'all already got Aiden?
You know the center's gonna be one. They want to get rid of him anyway, Jared Allen, and they're gonna move Mobley to the 5. Then I'll take either of the combo, Jared Allen with Garland or Jared Allen with Hunter. It's going to be that mix. It's going to be one of those 3 guys. I think it'll be Garland because LeBron is going to want to play with Hunter. He's not going to want Hunter to leave because that would mean LeBron's got to guard.
And Garland is still a movable player.
Yeah. So, like I think the Lakers will do that deal too because Garland is not ideal for the backcourt because he don't play enough defense, but offensively, can you imagine Luka and Garland in the backcourt, and then you got AR coming off the bench?
And when the Lakers get 8 and the Pelicans still gonna beat their ass.
I try to get 3 players.
Hey, this I'm gonna make sure I look your ass up when that game comes up. You know I'll be looking for your ass. You and Trap be looking for y'all.
No, Trap ain't with me on this one.
Yeah, I know. Trap know all I do is take Trap money anyway. He know.
What you think about Triple J getting $240 million?
I mean, who else you gonna give it to since you got rid of Bane? You know.
That's a big number.
When y'all playing the summer league? I'm trying to watch.
They said they got the first game.
We played the Lakers in the summer league.
They got the first game against Dallas. Is it San Antonio or Dallas? Dallas. Flag.
I'm trying to. I want to see how Julian. I want to see how Julian look with y'all.
Man, I ain't gonna front. I actually like the pickups that the Lakers got, the unrestricted people they got. I actually like these dudes. All of them are older.
Julian play with a lot of energy.
I know, man, and you need energy.
Oh man, I want him with us.
Man, I like him. I love the point guard from North Carolina. One thing I know he can do, he can play lockdown D. And he been running the show for 5 years. I am telling you, guys like that, I think they can get minutes for the Lakers. I'm not saying in the main 7-8 rotation, but them dudes, if you gonna go 10 deep, like these other teams are doing, they can get in these rotations. Because these are mature guys. These ain't 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds. These are 23, 22-year-old guys coming in. I think one or two of these guys, if they pop, the one guy, they just say he's a freak of nature. That guy from Arkansas, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know him that, but I saw his highlights. I'm like, God dang, that dude got some hops.
So y'all got a Carolina guy?
They got a guy. They got the point guard. There was a point guard for 5 years at North Carolina. He's like 6 foot, great defensively. I forgot his name. Then they got the guy from Villanova that led the nation in scoring.
Yeah, JJ Redick ain't gonna play him because he a Carolina guy.
He ain't gonna care about that.
I'm not messing.
JJ Redick want to win. He ain't gonna care. So, but hey, we do got old boy. I think he gonna get more minutes this year. They guaranteed his deal. What's his name? Jordan. That dude. That came from Phoenix. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He played decent for the Lakers this year. He played really good, actually, in my opinion. And so he gonna get a bigger role this year coming off that bench. So, and he can guard the point guards and point and defense. I mean, I like Gabe at that. Gabe played decent once he got rolling. He wasn't a bad player for us. I would still like to move Gabe. I would still like to move Rui, and I would like to move Dalton Connect. Those are the 3 guys I want to move. I'm gonna tell you what I would do. I would do Rui Hachimura and Dalton Connect for Andrew Wiggins. I would do that deal. I ain't giving no picks because that's what Pat Riley want now. He want that and a first-round pick. But if he decide to get off that damn pick shit, because Wiggins ain't worth no pick. If he decides to get off that, I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that deal. You can have Dalton Connect and you can get Rui. And I'll take Andrew Wiggins and his contract off your hands. I would do that deal. What y'all think? We had Wiggins on the wing.
The Pelicans still gonna beat you.
I think it's time for me to go to bed. I got to get up at 3:30.
I know, right?
3:30 come early. It's time for me to go to bed when I got to be insulted by the Pelicans, man. What's going on here, man?
Oh, we're gonna see you. We're gonna beat you in the summer league too. Think we
I
play
mean,
again?
who cares about the summer league? Nobody.
I do. I care about the summer league.
I got you.
We finna be
Hey,
summer league champs. You know what I'm
who gonna
saying?
be in y'all summer
Nah,
league?
we're gonna have Fierce, Queen.
Is Zion gonna
Lucy's.
play? Zion gonna play?
Is LeBron gonna play? Is LeBron gonna be in summer league? Shit.
Yeah, LeBron. Yes.
Hey,
LeBron.
They gonna have
look,
Bronny out there though.
Hey, sis.
They gonna
LeBron
have Bronny
James.
out there.
LeBron James is playing in the summer league.
I believe it.
No, LeBron
Him
James
and his
Jr. She
son.
meant.
Yeah. Because his name is LeBron James. He will be in the summer league. Yes.
Hey, we gonna win the summer league championship because we got 5 first-round picks running out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I'm telling you this, y'all niggas is on crack, man. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, Pre. Y'all on crack, man. That's all I can say.
I actually don't mind the move. We get
I'm telling you right
first.
now, bro. I'm sorry, and sis, please don't take this the wrong way. I don't like when these women have this overflowing influence on these teams. This is the type of crap I see, man. Look at New Orleans. Look at
hold on, wait a minute. What?
the Nets. These are women influenced teams. Look at the Lakers was when old girl.
Oh, you
talking about Josiah's wife?
Oh, bro, remember how involved she was with the KD thing? You don't remember that?
So what? Who's the woman over there at the Pels?
The woman owns the Pels.
Yeah, Gail Benson, but I don't think she making. I don't even think she's saying shit.
When you are the owner, you saying something. I promise you, sis.
Nah, I think David Griffin. I think David Griffin was running that stuff.
Ain't nothing getting done without running it past the owner.
I mean, I feel you. He's gonna run past the owner, but that don't mean
You
she's
ain't
making it.
no
She's making a decision.
You ain't making no decisions.
They need to put me over there.
If you gonna make a decision, but you gotta run it by a person, they making a decision. Really.
Well, see that the problem is Gail Benson wasn't. She just took over from her husband. It wasn't something that she just.
I know.
Put me over there.
And even with Jeannie,
I be cussing Zion ass out every day. Put me over there.
Even with Jeannie, her situation is she's more good with the finances. She's never really been great with the basketball operations.
Yeah, she's not good on the basketball.
Yeah, that's why it's been a shambles. Same with I when I heard the involvement of the guy that owns the Nets and his wife with the KD, I said, oh no, hell no, the Nets is gonna be done. And they've been trash ever since. But I don't like that.
I mean,
they just ain't got the right women. That's all. We're not.
See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing.
I'm looking for that woman that has made some great decisions. I'm looking for that.
With us, you're talking about a team that went from really a couple inches from going to the conference finals, because of the shoe size and all that kind of stuff. Really, in the injuries that year. And you lose KD, you lose Kyrie because of the circumstances that was there. You lose Harden. That team loses their 3 stars. They're not going to win. It's a reset. So I don't understand other teams when they go through a reset. Utah been resetting since Malone and them left. To be real.
I think Danny Ainge, but I disagree.
Elder, you sound.
I know they won, but they had a good little team with Donovan Mitchell in.
Elder, you been disingenuous.
I know that's right, Angie. I know that's right, Angie.
Jenny Buss got y'all a championship.
Man, stop. Showtime.
You sound very disingenuous. She got you a championship. What are you talking about?
Showtime, stop.
Elder.
That's right.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
Who's the only female owner in history? Now don't ask me a question. Don't ask me a question. Go ahead.
That's right.
Did you read Rich Paul's comment after LeBron opted into his contract?
Yeah.
That explains it all. They were grateful for their relationship with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. Why? Because they ran the damn show. They made the decisions.
But did Gina Buss get y'all a championship?
Okay, but hold on. That's
Okay,
very,
she
but that's contradicted
technically gets
though.
the credit. Yes, she
Hold on,
technically
wait a
does.
minute. But wait a minute,
Why didn't she
Elder.
do it before? Why did she even sniff it before LeBron got there? Then
Hold on, wait a minute. Why
she
y'all?
couldn't even get 30 wins without LeBron James, let alone a playoff, let alone a championship.
Yeah, you've been very Come
No,
on,
I'm not. From 2013,
No, because
from 2013 to 2019, we were the Pelicans. We were the worst team in the league. We were the worst team.
But
okay, so after you got that championship, what you call yourself?
The Lakers have been relevant ever since LeBron James came. They were irrelevant.
And in order, and who at the end of the day, who had to make that decision to bring LeBron over there?
She did. Exactly. But she also had to give up control. And that's why LeBron stayed the 7-8 years he has. As soon as the control's gone, look what LeBron's saying. I'm ready to go.
Sound like the woman gave y'all a championship, bro.
Again, she gets credit. She gets credit.
So it ain't so bad with a woman running the organization.
No, you saw what made me retire, nigga. You saw that shit.
Nah,
you saw what made me walk away.
This is what this is what I want to say. My elder. This guy brags about the 2020 championship when it's convenient.
A chip is a chip. I still respect it. You don't hear me disrespecting any chip.
That lady gave y'all a championship. Be respectful.
And I gave her credit. I gave her credit.
Yeah, she deserved more credit.
She wasn't running the team. She wasn't running the team. LeBron and Clutch was running the team.
She hired Rob Pelinka. Stop it.
She did.
She hired Rob Pelinka.
She did.
And they made sure they got LeBron. Stop it, bro. Stop it, Elder.
Right.
That, bro.
Hey, cool. Ain't no problem. Hey,
she took the credit.
Don't worry about it.
She took the power from Jim Buss. Who took the power from Jim Buss?
You talking shit, and you don't understand that what's going to happen is once she gets done doing the dirty deeds for old boy, she coming over because she got a great relationship with the Clippers owner. She going to be the governor there. Watch. He going to have her in control.
Well, no, she never had.
You're going to be happy about that. You're going to be happy about that.
Well, first of all, we got Steve Ballmer home. We don't
she good. She got a good relationship. She going to go working for Steve Ballmer. Watch. She going to come over there working for Just like I told you about Russ. Just like I told you about Russ. I'm telling you now about Jeannie. When that thing is totally done and she stepped down in December for good, watch her come over there and work for y'all. Watch.
Hey, Jessica, you notice he doing all this talking about the championship. But Gina Buss the one that gave him the championship, Jessica. That's what I'm saying.
Showtime, quit lying. You brought
championship. The same bubble ring he brags about. That Gina Buss gave him the championship.
I don't brag about it.
That's what I'm saying. Elder ungrateful. Elder ungrateful Laker fan.
Man, whatever. Showtime. I ain't got nobody got time for your ass tonight, man.
You is an ungrateful Laker fan, bro.
No, I
don't. That woman gave y'all a championship. That lady.
And guess what? I'm grateful for Jeannie for allowing LeBron to run the team.
Hey, watch this, y'all. When Jim Buss was running the team.
Grateful, so you really grateful that LeBron was running the team, but yeah, you trying to get rid of him.
Hey, I'm just keeping it above. I keep it real.
So you grateful that LeBron was running that team?
LeBron and Clutch
Let's be honest.
LeBron and Clutch was running that team, and they brought the Lakers because they brought the Lakers back to relevancy. The Lakers were the worst team in the league. Go look, sis, from 2013 to 2019. They were the worst team in the league.
I think to be fair, the Lakers was on the way.
Hold on, Priest. See, Jessica, he not telling you the full truth.
Yeah.
When it was trash, Jim Buss was running the team. Gina took the power away from him, and then things went a different direction. So technically, Gina Buss got them that championship. Oh, Jessica, don't listen to him.
Whatever. Showtime.
With all them players
Showtime is the one being disingenuous right now.
You gonna do
I think with all them players that the Lakers had before they got LeBron, if they had stayed the course with them players, they would have been a competitive team probably for longer.
Stop.
Just be patient.
How?
You talk about? I mean, you gotta let the talent develop.
Oh
my Josh Hart.
Hey, guess what? Hold on.
Ingram.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's the sister name? What's your name, sis?
My name is Jessica.
Jessica?
Jessica, yeah.
Jessica, yeah. Okay. Jessica. Okay, Jessica. Yeah. Do you think, because you had him on your team, do you think there would have ever been a time in his career that Brandon Ingram could have led a team to a championship? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Come on, sis.
Yeah.
What I'm
I
see,
mean,
see
he
now
led
Brandon
the
Ingram
team.
you're
as the
trying to gloss
number
over
one
my
player
point.
on your team was going to lead a team in this NBA to a championship.
I mean, it just
I
depends on who
said
you
with
have
the
around them.
collection of
Yeah,
talent
this
that
is why
y'all
you can't
had.
have women running sports, man. This is why
I
you
said the
can't have.
No,
collection of talent
I'm
that
first
y'all
of
had.
all, I'm not running nothing right now, so I ain't
I
even
know,
taking this
but you
conversation
said you
as
should.
serious.
You said
But if
you
it was
should.
money on the line and we was and I was really running the team, then I wouldn't be just casually having a conversation with you like this. So right now, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing something out there. You never
Okay.
know.
So you're not
Brandon
being
is,
serious. I'm having a serious conversation, but you're not being serious with
well,
me.
I'm saying,
I'm
because I
being
don't
serious.
really,
I say
go
if you
ahead,
give
please.
these
So
players
you
time to
think
develop,
Brandon? Okay, Priest. You think Brandon Ingram at any point in his career could have been the number one player on the team and led a team to a championship in
he
this
could have been
NBA?
probably I don't know for sure because it hasn't transpired, but I think
You
he could have
need to
been the
come
number
on,
one
bro.
bucket getter.
You freaking kidding me? Are you
The number
freaking?
one bucket getter.
Are
Now,
you freaking kidding me?
But
who
Priest, it
knows?
ain't like they
Y'all
couldn't
are something
add
else. I
nobody
can't
to.
have
It
no.
wasn't like they
Because
couldn't
I'm
add
talking
nobody
about
to
because
the
Hold on,
I'm
team.
just
sis.
talking about
Brandon
I'm just
Ingram
talking
was the
about
best player on the
if
out
you
of
I'm
all
just
those
talking about
players we
see
got. He
hold
was the
on
best.
hold on. We did not know that Steph Curry was gonna be who he was instead of and the Warriors was finna get off of him for Monte
When?
Ellis, remember?
No, they weren't.
So
They
they were
never
finna trade.
considered
They
that.
were finna trade Steph
No,
Curry because of
no,
his
no,
ankles. They
no,
were.
no,
They
no,
were.
no, 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 no.
They were finna
No,
trade
no,
Steph
no,
Curry.
no, no, no,
It's been well
no.
reported on.
No, it
And I'm
hasn't.
not comparing the two
No, it
players,
hasn't.
but what I'm saying is when you give a player time to develop, and I'm not just talking about him, I'm talking about Julius Randle, I'm talking about Josh Hart. That was a good collection of players that have been productive everywhere they went. So if you're
None of
developing them the
them
right way,
are winners.
How they
hmm?
None
not?
of them.
I
No,
mean, they're not
name
winners.
one
Yeah,
of
they
the,
haven't
name
won
one of
nothing
those.
yet.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah,
Number,
they
hold
have.
on, sis. Number 2, Brandon Ingram. Number 2, Lonzo Ball. Number 7, Julius Randle. Number 27, Josh
So you're
Hart.
saying Julius
Number
Randle ain't a winner? He's not a champion, but he's been a winner in his career.
for
And
who?
he's been the best
For who?
player on a team
For
that
who?
made it to the second round of
For who?
playoffs for the Knicks.
He was just with the Tim. I mean, they went far with the Timberwolves.
Julius Randle has not won a championship, but he's been the best
So
player
you
and an
telling
all
me?
NBA
So
player.
you telling me if we kept Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle, Josh Hart, kept them together, they would have won a championship in this NBA together.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
I
don't.
can't
You
Yeah,
say
can't
you
for
tell me
do.
what
sure.
I know. Don't tell me what I
Y'all
know,
done
Elder.
lost y'all mind.
I just said
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go.
know.
You know what? I'm gonna go to bed. It's
Tyrese
okay.
Halliburton and these
It's
people
okay.
almost won the championship had he
Bro,
not blew
please
Man,
an
stop,
what?
Achilles.
bro. Tyrese Halliburton
Underrated.
team is so built around him. It's great the way they built that team around him.
Now, but just
And
not so
he is
long
a
ago, y'all wasn't saying that.
he is the purest of the point guards we have in the league right now.
Yeah, but
Mr.
y'all wasn't
No
saying, wasn't nobody
turnovers.
saying all of that just a minute ago.
And then
And he
also
was in the weak East that had all the players hurt.
Yeah, but Elder,
So
wasn't nobody saying that a minute ago when they was calling the
again,
now it's
man
hold
about
on, the
underrated?
now it's
Pacers went to
about
the Western Conference. I mean, they went to the Eastern
hold
Conference Finals
on. See
last
now
year. What
you
are we talking about?
Yeah, but they still was
now it's
calling the
about
man underrated. I mean,
overrated.
yeah, my bad.
Again,
Yeah.
But
again.
you talking about the weak East when if he didn't get hurt, Indiana have a great chance of winning the championship
I don't know that.
versus the number one 68 win team. So I mean, let's keep it
That's
real.
right. That's right. You're right. Let's keep it real. So you trying to
Keep it
tell
real.
me again? Y'all always a long pause when I ask you because y'all know them. The collective group of players
Because
together.
you're talking about a championship. I'm talking about
Yeah,
me
yeah, we talking about a
personally.
championship because that's what
But
y'all
see,
Me
he
said.
trying to compare
The
because they
me
got
third,
that.
no,
personally,
no,
First of all,
y'all said it.
y'all ain't even
Y'all
the
said it.
Lakers ain't even supposed to have no championship.
Y'all said it.
We had a
Y'all
season
said if
that wasn't
LeBron
even a
didn't
real
come and they
season, and
kept
you
those
got
guys,
a
they would
ring.
have
That ain't
won.
even real.
Y'all
So
said
you
it.
really can't even compare
no,
that.
because
Y'all said
LeBron
it.
don't like developing young talent.
Y'all said it. Don't try to flip it.
Elder,
Okay.
that ring that LeBron
Don't try
got
to
with the
flip it.
Lakers ain't even really a ring. They ain't
See,
play a full
see,
season.
see,
I mean, let's
see.
just be real. It really
So
wasn't.
so real
Hey,
quick,
sis,
Elder.
hey,
There
sis,
was
hold on,
players in
sis.
there that didn't even want to
Hold on,
play.
priest, hold on, priest. So they didn't play a full season, right? So do you count the 99 ring that Tim Duncan won?
I wasn't watching. I don't know nothing about that.
Go back and look.
I count
I
it.
don't know nothing about no
They
99
played 54 games that year. The Lakers played 72 games in
Why
the
they only
bubble
played
year
54 games that
It
because
was
year?
a
they had a
lockout.
lockout.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I still don't count the Lakers. I mean, I still don't make that
Well,
Lakers.
you don't count Tim Duncan's then
Well,
either
then
because
I
he
guess
played
I
less games.
don't. I don't know nothing about that. But I'm
Hey,
just
move that
telling
off
you,
there.
I don't know nothing about
All
that.
right.
So
I
you can
want
say
But
what
that
you're
I'm
going to say.
ball.
But all I'm
but
saying is that this ring that happened
I
in the
think
Disney
that
World
team could have
in
been
Orlando,
Any team,
it just wasn't right. It wasn't.
yeah,
It
you're
just
right.
wasn't right.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people
Y'all,
down there.
you two brought it up and said if LeBron didn't come and they kept their guys, they would have won a chip. Y'all
And
But
brought
guess
that
what?
wasn't
up.
And
y'all
if
like
we never
hold
had
on,
that,
Elder? Before LeBron got injured with all those guys, except Julius Randle, he wasn't on the team no more. Wasn't y'all like third in the West?
Nope, we were not.
Where were y'all?
Fourth.
Oh, I was one off. I'm sorry.
wow, come on,
And
Elder.
guess what else you were one off? We were one game away from being ninth. You know how the
Well,
West is. We were fourth, but we could have lost a game in 2 games and been dropped to ninth. So stop it.
yeah, and if it was a different situation, you would have said we were
I
still
mean, that was the
fourth.
same
Again, though,
situation
hold
about
on.
last year.
Again, though, that's LeBron with those young players, not freaking Brandon Ingram leading them.
Yeah.
Bron led them. So
Okay,
don't
but
compare that. Don't compare that.
all we
Brandon
What I'm
Ingram
saying
can't
saying
do
is,
what
is, if the
LeBron did.
players develop, I mean, sure, you can end up with a dud.
Let me ask a guy
Everybody knows
that
that.
actually will
look,
talk real. I
what we
know
are
he's
all we
stuffing his
saying is
face
that
right now,
all
but
we
I'm gonna
really
ask a
saying is
guy
that
that
a
will
woman helped y'all
actually
get a
talk
championship. That's all
basketball.
we saying,
Showtime.
really.
Before I get off this talking to these two, do you believe if the Lakers kept all those dudes, didn't ever bring LeBron? Thank you. I can't even finish it.
Don't
Thank
be
you.
saying no, show.
Thank you, Showtime. No damn chance of them guys
Show.
winning.
Don't
None
be
of them are
saying no.
winners. None of them are.
I didn't say a championship though. I
You
said been a
did. You
no.
did.
I
Stop
said
lying,
No,
be
Priest.
Priest didn't say championship.
Yes,
He
he
said
did.
win. He said
you
He
put
win.
did.
championship in there.
You
You
said.
said, do I
You
think?
said.
Hold on, Elder. You
Oh
said,
my
do I
God.
think
And if
Brandon
You
Ingram could
go
be the
further
best
back,
player?
Priest.
Yeah, roll
Go
it back
further
because I
back,
know I
Priest.
never said
No,
championship.
Priest.
You said
Start the
championship.
conversation, Priest.
and if we didn't have
You're at my question.
no
You started it by
trophy
saying that
year,
if they didn't trade away the young talent, they would have won with that talent. That's what you said.
I never said they would have won a championship though.
you said
Won
they would
what
have
then? You
won
said they'd have won.
games.
What would they have
Games. They
won?
would have won games.
Man,
I
y'all
said
have a
they
good
could
night.
have been,
Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a
and
good
then
night.
I tried to,
Showtime.
and then I
Enjoy
was
yourself.
telling
Have a
you,
good night.
It's
that
okay,
just
Elder.
like what Julius Randle did in New York with Josh Hart and those guys, how they were a playoff team. I said they could have turned into something like that. You never know. But I said when you get rid of young talent, you will never know.
Well, if it wasn't for that short little year, the
I
Lakers
mean,
probably would
shit.
have
I
got a
mean,
ring.
based off of what we've seen, yeah, Brandon Ingram probably ain't winning a championship as the number one guy. But with the collection of guys, that's a lot of talent and a lot of people who've been all stars, all NBA players, et cetera, in this league. You can't deny that.
Oh boy. Boy, I know y'all funny, boy.
The Lakers about to get another ring, Elder. He gone. Oh, he gone.
Well, I really don't care.
Me neither.
I'm not a Laker fan. It don't make me no different.
Me neither. I'm really tired of talking about LeBron, to be honest with you. Look, we over here, we just had OKC Shea win a championship, and we still talking about LeBron. Like this
It's just
championship,
like
they
it's just like if LeBron had decided to go to Philly and said, "All right, now trade Embiid and Ben Simmons." Now this is a different scenario, but before they became who they were, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still you still never know.
So you don't think that LeBron couldn't have won some with the young talent? Who didn't he have Caruso and
Hey,
what?
old time,
Yeah,
where
all them dudes was on that team.
That's what I'm
Caruso,
saying. You
all of
don't
them.
think he couldn't have done nothing with them?
Well, he won with Caruso and
Oh, he did.
the other
Oh,
dude.
Caruso was in the bubble.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was one of the players though. Caruso
really
and the
think
other
that?
dude. What's the forward name? OC. The one that was no. Well, he was one of them too, but he was a free agent. But who?
Was
I'm
it
talking
Green?
about.
What's that dude name?
Wednesday, Old Town.
He in Milwaukee now. You know what I'm talking about? OC.
Who are you talking about? Malik?
No, he just was at Washington. Now he in Milwaukee.
Oh, you talking about Kuzma?
Kuzma. Yeah, he was one of the young players.
Yeah,
I just,
I think they had
He
a lot
here,
of little talent.
they had a lot of young talent on that team.
What's going on
Me
Wednesday?
personally, I'd rather, and I know I'm not, the Lakers are about championships, all this and that. I still like the talent they put together there. If Lonzo dad didn't have him in them shoes and had him mess up his knees to where he just getting back, who knows?
Lonzo got a whole new knee.
Magic Johnson said that brother's jersey was finna be in the rafter. You know what I mean? But
time up.
With me, I don't really care if the Lakers win. I don't.
Hey, start air practice. No, I'll tell you, C Hill versus Young Force. Aaron, you got the format right, Aaron. OC, you know what day you go, right? Well, I ain't tell you what day. You know your matchup.
I know my matchup. I don't know my day.
Yeah, first day Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga got a CWE got a Rockets goddamn thing now. You know what?
You know he ride. You know he gonna go with KD go, man.
Talking about when is the Nets winning the championship, nigga. How about this? How about you? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Not tonight. Not tonight.
You ever heard of a team that wanted to trade the GOAT?
Y'all want 2 in one day or just one? Cause I didn't know. I don't know. I'm all trying to figure out.
I ain't finna play with you, cuz. We know what it is.
It depends on how late you start.
If I started like at 5:30.
Then you could probably do 2.
That's why I'm asking. Cause I didn't know. We do 2, they do 2.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she ain't finna help you with your list. What she need to help you for?
What's up, Aaron? What's up, friend?
Well, that boy Aaron sad and pathetic.
Y'all ever heard of a team wanting to trade the GOAT?
Hey, go ahead. Hey, help that man out with his list, man. That's what he need help, man. All right.
What is wrong with my dog?
Help that man Aaron out with his list, man. God dang.
Aaron, you can handle it.
Just trying to.
The way you got on what's the name, man? You supposed to be able to handle that.
Man, Aaron's sad, boy.
Hey, boy. Aaron trying to find out where broken hearts go. You know what I'm saying?
Priest, who you go up in it? I forgot.
Aaron, I help you with your list. You gonna win.
Who you go up against, Priest?
I don't know.
Let me see.
I have a lot of stuff going on, so you'll have to remind me.
So you're not doing it, Priest?
I know it all.
You
gotta know it all. You gotta know it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, Jessica.
You gotta know it all for the 15,000th time.
Yeah. Maybe this time he'll get me.
What up, Rob?
What up?
Ryder Rig, where you been at?
Working, brother.
You sound tired, bro.
A little bit.
Man, I seen you talking in the chat, man. What's your
I
I
had
was
problem?
waiting for you to come up here. I was
I
trying
can't,
to argue with Elder in your stead.
bro, I can't be on that well no more. No
He
more.
said you can't
I
win no
can't do it, bro.
argument with Mr. Know It
Yeah,
All.
bro.
I
That's what
was
Know-it-all.
Rod
trying.
said.
I can't be on that. When you held on your show, I will not come
Rod
on
said
there
you
no
can't
more,
win
bro.
no
I
argument with
can't
Mr.
do it,
Know
bro.
It All.
I wanted to. I was trying to keep a little argument going in your stead, man. I saw you down there chatting, man, but you ain't never come up. So
Well, Elder, on there, I'm not coming on there because I can't stand that dude. I can't.
What Elder do, man?
I can't stand that motherfucker, man. I ain't never seen nobody in my life that he argue with everybody that come on there like he just know every motherfucking thing. It's like everybody else is
What's
wrong,
so
but Mr.
funny?
Elder Rufus is right. Nigga,
But
fuck you.
oh, you ain't you had to been there.
but
It's
but
hilarious.
but Roger, shit, you just like him. I mean,
No,
both.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I can admit when I'm wrong.
Oh shit, shitting me.
Shit, you.
You wanna sit and chat and argue all day and talk
No.
shit like you know everybody.
You can.
Damn, why I can't hear Roderick? I don't hear nothing he's saying.
You a damn lie. I always admit when I'm wrong about something. If I wasn't right, I wasn't right.
I'm starting to notice a pattern with you, bro. You hate everybody that think they know everything, all the narcissists, but you just like them though.
No,
Just
I'm not. No, I'm not. You quit saying
Damn,
that.
He said you the same way. What's up with
No,
that? You gonna
he
let Show
already
talk to
know
you like
better than
that?
that. He already know better. He already know better.
This dude Roger, he think he knows everything about me.
Hey, Roderick, Show called you a narcissist. I don't let
Yeah,
nigga talk to me
I
like
ain't
that.
thinking about what Show talks about.
I know he is, man. Roger, yo, like for real though, Jay, man, you know I ain't lying, bro. This man Roger think he.
Yeah, he already. I ain't
Small
thinking about
about
nothing he
Elder,
talked
but you do
about.
the same thing, bro.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Stop it, man.
Hell no.
And then all you do is hate on the Lakers. You know, I ain't never heard you say one positive thing about LeBron or the Lakers.
I ain't gonna never say nothing powerful about LeBron. Never. I don't care where he go. I ain't gonna never say nothing positive about him.
He said he trash garbage.
Where Golden State picked him up? You still want him?
Man, he asked me that question. Fuck no.
He said he could go back to Chicago.
I will stop rooting for them if he go to that team. No. Fuck no.
Going back to Chicago.
I will quit rooting for Golden State if he went there.
It's that bad, right?
It's that bad. I do not like that dude.
He said Roger, that's the worst.
Who Aaron going up against Show?
Mike Young, babe.
Oh, he gonna give him Mike again?
They never went the first time. They stayed with arguing, remember?
Yeah, they had to switch it up.
But Aaron beat down somebody. Who was that? That was Herman.
I think he lost. That was the route one. He lost to Mike Smoke a lot. Badly. Yeah.
Okay.
One round, actually. What up, Aaron? Aaron. This nigga Roger, man.
Keep putting you on Front Street, Rob. What up with that, bro?
Man, I'm not thinking about Show. He's trolling ass. I ain't thinking about him.
Hey, my boss. Hey, Elder said Arabia good though. I'm like, Elder, I don't know about that one, bro. Arabia ain't.
Yeah, and I listen to him argue y'all up and down like he always do because he got to be right.
Arabia now.
Laravia that good?
Laravia ain't better than Finney Smith.
Laravia better than Jordan Finney-Smith. Man, get off the gas. Stop it with that.
Nah, he ain't better than Jordan Finney-Smith.
Come on, man. But like I said, he always got to be right.
hey, Priest, what episode that was? I forgot, bro. When they were
I don't remember either. I had to go back and look because they was going at it.
What episode that was, y'all? I had to go back and listen to that, bro. Just so I can laugh.
That was a good one.
Show was like, Priest, why you laughing? I said, this nigga funny, boy.
But that was
Stop
that
laughing.
like on the game? It was on January 28th.
Yeah, that was probably.
Help me find them. Help me find them, man. I was crying.
I think it was in the afternoon too.
I think one of them was.
It was in January because it wasn't that far behind my birthday.
Remember, they got to it twice.
It was close around January.
We was in the beginning. We was getting into it every damn time we got on there. He just give me bad energy every time I hear his damn voice.
Okay, it was at the Lakers game. It was on January 28th.
Oh yeah, that one was after the game. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Which one?
Yeah. When he asked you to send him the address.
Yeah, he gonna come with the same old stuff. Here's the key. Bet your money. Put your money up. All the same old bullshit because he just gotta be right.
Which one was Trice? Which Lake one? Which like a game? Which like a game? I was trying to find that mother too. That shit no ill funny, bro.
Dallas need to go and give us PJ, man.
I know it all. They go know it all right there. I need both of them. And one the other one in the afternoon, or what was on my trip?
I know one of them was definitely in the afternoon. I remember.
Yeah, because Hill came on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta save them, bro.
Them your classics, man. You supposed to save your classics.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, you might need to re-release some of them.
I say
right.
I got Matt
classics, man.
I got that Matt
Pack.
That
Matt Pack one is come on.
That's a real classic. Right
That's
there.
a real classic right there.
Matt Pack, bro, that Matt Pack one was crazy, bro.
He had everybody dying laughing, man.
That boy Matt Pack tripping.
Matt Pack be on one.
I remember Elder and Wilt got into it. Y'all know Wilt that not Wilt Rose from New York.
Oh yeah.
He told Elder, he said, he said clean. He said wipe your foot off when you talk to me like that. No, that man tripping.
Or when BX got into it with him.
His name LeBron James destroyed by See, this is why I love my chat. This is why I love my people. This is why I love y'all.
Because they really listen and they be remembering.
They really be listening.
Yeah,
they don't forget nothing either. This is why I love my people, boy. They gonna help me. They gonna always know which. Cause man, I do so many shows, bro. I totally forget, bro. I'm sorry. I forget. It's hard for me to keep up with all this. I just remember the episode. We did so many classics, man.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to start keeping your classes in a certain.
Yeah.
Remember what they at.
I need to say. Let me say that. Let me find it. He said LeBron, Lakers.
You need to have a classic category.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
By injury prone. Sixers. Yep. Say that one. Yeah, that's when he said somebody commented said, "Oh, that's too smart." Too smart said Roger told Pastor he wasn't going. Hey man, that shit was funny as hell, boy. God dang. That nigga Roger always told me, nigga, you think you know everything, Mr. Know-It-All. Mr. Mass and Nah, these was no, they tripping.
Some
What's the other
hilarious
one?
stuff.
Oh, he said, yeah. What's the other one, Trice? You know the other one, the second one. That was in the afternoon, right?
I believe so.
I remember that was an afternoon, but that was right before I was getting ready to go to work. And then Show, of course, co-signed and tripping.
Show me instigating the hell out of that shit, boy.
Trolling like a motherfucker, just starting shit. Keep the shit going, fan in the flame.
All this hostility, man. What's going on? Hello, how do you save it? What the fuck? There we go.
Fervor about.
There we go. Classic. Now I need the other one. What's the other one? You know the other one that Trice? What was the other one, y'all? That was in the afternoon. Was this one in the afternoon? The Lakers destroyed. That was in the afternoon, right? That was the afternoon, right?
I think so. I don't know the name of this show though.
The Lakers, nah, I came on at nighttime. That was nighttime when the Sixers had, because I ain't covered that game, remember? I gotta go through the final. Hey, look, if y'all know them.
Trust me, the chat gonna figure it out. They gonna figure it out.
One of them was after a football game, wasn't it?
Huh?
Was one of them after a football game?
He'll never be able to talk to me about no football. He'll be level when that conversation.
Oh, speaking of football, doggone Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Steelers.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, they gave up Minka Fitzpatrick.
Crazy.
Mine would be you like when I instigate stuff, baby. Don't play. You like everything I do, girl. Chill out, man. Stop fun. But if y'all know that other one, y'all, it had to be not long after that, because that one C Hill came on there. Remember? That was an afternoon game.
Yeah, I remember. It was afternoon because that was the one with C Hill was an afternoon.
Yeah, so because C Hill came on that one.
I go on and on and on and.
Yeah, so y'all fine. Let me know in the comment section, man. I'm about to call in this campaign. Shout out to my brothers in here.
All right, brother. Y'all be good.
I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
All right.
All right.